Obviously, yesterday was a huge show and a devastating show for some.
Highs and lows. Let me be frank with you, the Fully Frank tour for One Night Still Only Frank Stallone concert went on sale at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday.
This is because, obviously, the great music of Frank Stallone, who has a brother that some people may have heard of.
Keep forgetting
film or something.
Yeah, keep forgetting he's got a brother, and it was only when Frank mentioned the name Sylvester this morning that I was going, why does that ring a bell? And he was chatting about his brother. Look, of course people know Frank from his music. We're giant fans, and obviously the world is, because the concert sold out in approximately 4 minutes yesterday. All tickets sold.
If you're a new listener to the show, welcome, but you have missed your chance to get Frank tickets.
But that's okay, because Andy and I put our heads together last night, and after a brief moment going, this is fun.
This is nice.
How close are our eyes together? And then you wobble your head the other way, and it looks like the other person's eyes are going up and down, left and right. We stopped playing that game and went, look, we're not here to play optical illusion games. No. We're here to talk about how do we get everyone to see Frank Stallone. We know we can't put on more concerts.
No.
He's busy.
He's busy. He's got to head back. Today when I was getting a mini sausage roll, party sausage roll, if people want to go by the party system.
It's important to know these details.
Yeah. The lady said I was devastated last night. Behind the counter, she said I was devastated last night. So why is that? And she went, I was trying to get tickets, but I missed out. And
join the club.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you can join a new club, because what we've done overnight is we've organised that the whole concert will be webcast at hamishandy.com.
Streamed live to the web via not one, not two, not five, too expensive, but three cameras.
You get three people's different perspective. That's better than being
It's the best seats in the house.
Yeah.
Each camera will equal 120 degrees, so you've got 360 degrees of Frank. That is how you'll experience Frank Stallone. Wednesday, 18th of August, the Fully Frank tour. Let me be frank with you, for One Night Still Only. Have Frank parties, dress up as Frank.
No matter where you are in the world, you can be at this gig.
This gig is now global.
I was going to say 131060. No, hamishandy.com, Ham.
131060 just to scream and then hang up. That's all we want to hear from you. Just wah!
hamishandy.com. You can get your T-shirts there. That's up and running now. You can get your Frank Stallone limited edition tour T-shirts. Order them. I would encourage people to have their own Frank parties.
People are calling in to scream. I wonder if anyone has called up just to scream.
I would encourage people to have their own Frank parties, Ham, for the
Frank
concert.
stocks.
Mini Frank stocks.
Make yourself a Frank ambassador. Have everyone over to your house. Watch the web stream.
I just called their web guy, Jez, who works with us here earlier on, Ham, and said obviously only 1,400 people could come to the forum, the actual venue for the gig. How many people can come to the webcast? And he went, oh, mate, as many as you want.
Of course, because the internet is always open. And unless you go on one of those very unlucky nights where it says, sorry, the internet is full, come back later, of course you can go on the internet.
Emma joined us.
I think hopefully just to scream.
Emma?
Hi, I'm so excited that you put it on the web. Oh, my God, my boss is actually going to Bali next week, and he was so disappointed he wasn't able to come.
We're hoping for a scream, Em.
I can't scream.
I can't scream.
That's all right.
Maybe Martin's called up to scream. Martin.
Hello.
No.
I thought it was a scream. Did we just get rid of Martin? I mean, Martin might have called up for something else.
Martin, your thoughts on the webcast?
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, are you going to have a Frank party?
Of course. I might have a dress-up party, get all the mates over, you know.
Well, yeah, or even get your T-shirt at hamishandy.com for the party. Hey, it's going to be pretty exciting because not only can you get your T-shirt, but we thought, what's another way we can get you performing alongside Frank Stallone?
Yeah, how can you actually be in the concert?
We've decided at hamishandy.com, if you upload a picture of yourself, just a headshot of you, probably under the influence of Frank's music, doesn't matter what song.
Franked off your head.
Yeah, just franked off your head.
Yeah.
Then we will flash them all up. We'll pick one song and we'll flash them all up to the beat of one of the songs, hopefully a rapid song, Ham, depending on how many photos we get.
Yeah, running, I Do Believe in You, maybe. Yeah. See if we can get that into the set.
And then you can watch yourself performing alongside Frank on the night on the web.
And then people can go, did you make it to the concert? Oh, yeah, I actually saw it online, but I went one step better. I was in the concert.
hamishandy.com for all of those things. Quick one though, Cackling Jack. Obviously, if people have just tuned in, you pressed the buttons for us here. You had a band called Last Chance in Year 9 that fell away. Hasn't played since then, since Year 10, was it? Or?
That's right, we haven't played together since Year 9.
You're opening this concert.
You've given us one song. We can play one song.
As the doors open at 7 o'clock. So you'll actually start at 6:59.
All right.
Then the doors will open mid-song.
Yep.
How's it going? Is the band back together?
Yeah, well, we got together on Sunday, but we had a rehearsal with just instruments, no microphone.
Baby steps.
And then organised a microphone rehearsal.
There's no such thing. Don't say it like it's a real term, because usually rehearsal implies microphones.
Microphone rehearsal was last night.
Yeah, how'd that go? Did you record any of yourself?
40, no, we didn't. 40, the drummer, was already not coming to microphone rehearsal.
Okay.
So it was just me and Lewis, the bass player, and then Lewis called in sick, so it was just me at microphone rehearsal last night.
Haim, here's touchdown.
Yeah.
The man they call Frank Stallone.
People would have felt a real trembling in their bones at about 11:30 this morning when Frank Stallone hit Australia.
Hit
Australian airspace, radars crashed, airplanes were scrambled, a boat ran ashore. I was just seen on the news. Everyone lost their mind.
Haim, you and I wanted a crack at putting on a concert with the help of the people. The People's Show wanted to do the presenting, and we picked the man that's responsible for the best song of all time, Far From Over. We were nervous. There was a great turnout at the airport when he arrived. We were nervous. We were waiting. We took along a banner that said Hank Malone.
Just so it didn't draw too much attention.
Because obviously, like a chauffeur, we didn't want to sit there with Frank Stallone. Too many people would know it was us.
You don't turn up to the airport with a Brad Pitt sign, because then everyone immediately just hangs around knowing they're going to see him.
Yeah.
Still, we couldn't shake the crowd, Ando. No. We went out now, almost white tuxedos. I was dressed as kind of a Indian Raj.
Not as low-key. Not as
You
low-key.
had Air Force medals on, but it was still a nice traditional meeting, I thought, for Frank.
This is the moment just before he arrived at the terminal, everybody. There he is. Oh, my God. Yes.
Frank! Yes! There you go.
Great to see you.
All these people have turned out to see you.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, everybody. There you go. A huge band of people. And
Amazing. We had students there.
We'll chat.
They'd wagged.
Yes.
Well, had they? Or were they set the assignment, touch Frank Stallone, and no matter what year level you're in, you immediately graduate high school?
I think that's the rule, isn't it?
That is, yeah. Frank is now, he's the only thing on the syllabus at a lot of Victorian schools. He came off the plane wearing like an Elvis leather jacket, mirrored aviators, big massive diamond ring on.
Oh, awesome.
Pictures at hamishandy.com. They'll look doctored. They're not.
Yeah.
That's really Frank Stallone on Australian soil.
And we got a stretch limo.
Yeah.
The biggest we could find. We hoped it was big enough to contain the Frank. And we did his first interview on Australian soil.
As it should be done, in the back of a stretch Hummer.
This is how it kicked off. All right, we've just jumped in the car with Frank in the stretch limo. Obviously, a stretch Hummer, what he deserves.
Welcome to Australia, Frank.
Thank you, guys.
This is sort of how we get around anyway. So
Well, you guys roll good, man.
This is some of Australia's finest sparkling.
Oh.
Wolf Blass.
The only way to wake up.
Oh. It's official.
It's official.
Oh, that's
I'm so happy I'm here, folks. It's almost like it's almost like a dream. It's like weird. My mother goes, I said, do you realize this after all those years? And my first solo album, they thought it was going to be a huge album. It didn't do well, and I was very disappointed. And now it's almost like it's redemption. Like now it's being recognized because...
Before it's time.
Before it's time.
Before it's time.
Hey, what the hell? A quarter century later. Who gives a
Exactly. It's the Frank effect.
Hey, it could be posthumously, so that's good.
Oh, you're telling us it's like a dream. We're in the back of a limo with Frank Stallone drinking sparkling wine. We're the ones dreaming, Frank.
Yeah.
Beard or no beard.
We were so excited. There was a huge crowd for Frank, and we wanted to get, his level of exclusivity as far as the women might go. This is how he kept...
People want to know. They know he's single. They know Frank's in town and he's single. What are the chances?
Frank, we've got a couple of things we've got to cover off with you. First of all, I'm glad we got through the crowds and hordes there. That wasn't too full on for you.
That was mayhem.
They were
Have you been propositioned yet? Because we know a lot of the ladies are excited to have you in Australia.
Yes, and I will take all propositions.
That is a good policy.
I'm here for 9 days. What the hell, right?
He'll take all propositions. Is your mum coming to the dinner tonight?
Yes, I'm having a welcome Frank dinner. Let's not jinx it, but hopefully things go very well. And took a limo ride with new dad this morning.
Haim, he was in the air when tickets went on sale last night for Frank Stallone, Let Me Be Frank With You, the fully franked tour for one night, Stallone.
Yeah.
He asked us amongst the crowd, hey, how'd the sales go? Where are we at? Where are we at? We said, we'll leave
Should we go straight onto radio or TV so we can keep doing promo for ticket sales?
Exactly. We said, look, hold on, mate. Wait till we're in the limo. We'll discuss this.
Yeah.
We wanted to capture it for you. This was his reaction.
We can tell you that as of now, Wednesday morning, there are no tickets left.
Are you serious?
As of 5:05 yesterday, there were no tickets left. You sold out in 4 minutes, Frankie, baby.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. We'll drink to that.
4 minutes.
We're rich.
Oh, my God. 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
That is incredible.
Yes!
I mean, he's surprised because it usually is quicker, I assume, for Frank Stallone concerts. But still a decent effort, I thought, Australia, 4 minutes. God, what a high note.
Exactly. He'll be playing that at least 2 times at the concert. Haim, in the back of a stretch Hummer, we were chatting to the star of this whole crusade, Frank Stallone. We wanted to get a gauge of how his family was responding.
Has it shocked the Stallone family? How are the rest of the Stallones taking this?
We started with his parents. Talk us through, though, your parents. Is your mum, obviously you've just arrived, your mum happy you're out here?
My mom is so excited that I'm out here. She said she can't sleep.
Yeah.
Because, she's so excited because I've had so many twists and turns in my career, and I've had a long career, and ups and downs, and she's so happy. She goes, see, I told you one day people would appreciate what you do. I said, well, it's only taken 40 years, but that's okay. Sorry.
And what about your dad? Is he pumped?
Oh, when he can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that's good.
When I call him, it's like...
Does he have a favourite song? Does he have a favourite Frank Stallone Jr. song?
I don't think my parents know one song I've written. They but they all say everything wrong.
Yeah.
So when's that Far From Ever coming out? I said, no, it's far from over.
We're going to get him to the concert.
When's that Never Going to Get You Out? I said, no, it's never going to give you out.
Come on, Mum and Dad.
Yeah, come on.
How could you create the man and then be so flippant with his work?
Maybe they're just doing it to bring him down a peg.
Yeah, like Da Vinci's dad. Yeah, I saw that thing you drew with the chick. It's all right. Is she smiling? Is she frowning? Make up your mind, son.
Haim, big question we had to ask was about his less famous brother, Sylvester. We wanted to get a gauge of how Sly might be feeling. Obviously, he's got a film coming out soon in Australia called The Expendables. Not going to nearly sell the same amount of tickets as we're going to be able to
tickets
sell.
are still on sale, so that's your biggest difference.
Well,
between the Fully Frank tour, Let Me Be Frank With You, and The Expendables.
And the amount of people that will rock up and watch the live stream, will break box office records, I'd
Infinity.
imagine.
No concert's ever had Infinity at it before.
So we asked Frank, the man at the moment, about this.
Can we talk briefly? Obviously, a lot of people have noticed on the show that Sylvester's got a film out at the moment.
Yes.
But this tour has surpassed the film in Australia. Is he annoyed?
I don't really care. Actually.
Yeah. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Let's actually drink to that.
I'll refill that. Yeah.
Anything to get one over on my brother's good for me. So. You'll probably be going, hey, what's going on? I said, well, you've been expended. By Hamish and Andy, buddy.
Oh, that Sly, right in the chin.
This is so exciting. So the final thing we had to say is, hey, while you've been in the air, Frank, the people, we had to move as promoters, as joint team bringing this concert together, the people had to move on a few decisions with regards to merch.
Yeah.
Of course, your T-shirts are available at HamishAndy.com.
Right now, piece of history. Own a piece of history.
The annoyingly low price for Grumpy Dave of $25.
We should let you know, Grumpy Dave, our boss, is pushing for us to charge about 10 grand a T-shirt to try and make some money back on this thing.
Anyway, bumper stickers will be free again. Suck on that, Dave.
Sorry, Dave. We will get round to selling something for an inflated price.
And we had to run the titles that we decided upon with your help, of course.
Yep.
Yesterday's show past Frank for the 3 bumper stickers. We've got bumper stickers made up.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
what did they say?
They're limited edition. There's 3 types. The first one is...
People made them up.
Just simply, Frank happens.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad.
The next last one was Frank doesn't happen. No.
Frank happens.
If we keep drinking, then we might have to make it Frank didn't happen.
Frank face. Okay, there we go. No. There we go. Got it.
So we've got Frank happens.
Yes.
There can still only be one, and then a picture of your face.
Oh, okay. That gets sent to my brother.
Yeah,
that's why I put a picture of your face on it.
I'm actually going to stick it on his car.
Yes.
It's got like a roller. I'm just going to put it on the back.
You know what? We'll
Maybe take the paint off.
We'll get a massive one made up so you can put it on the windscreen.
I will. I'll just put it on the side. I can advertise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one is, you know, in case to hopefully sort of diffuse any road rage, go Frank yourself.
I love it.
Yeah. 3 from 3.
Or drink to that.
Yeah, you got to drink that.
Guys,
it was a long trip back from the airport.
We needed a nap before doing the show this afternoon.
Frank, I believe, is still asleep. But we have a welcome family dinner tonight, and you're bringing Megan.
Yeah, dangerously. It shouldn't be, actually. He's an Italian stallion.
Unfortunately, Zoe, my girlfriend, can't make it. I thought I'd bring my mum.
Yeah.
As a date.
She's single, so at least...
It's going to be a battle between Megs and my mum, Kerry, I think. Yeah, Cabo versus Megs for Frank.
Yes.
Because he is here and ready to party.
HamishAndy.com. The video of the airport arrival is there right now.
Hamish and Andy.
Hamish and Andy driving you home for Pascal Leclerc's It's What Inside That Counts. You can feel a bit more special.
Yep.
It'll be what's inside the forum that counts, Ham. When Frank Stallone takes the stage next Wednesday night. If you've missed it, you will be able to be at the concert through your computer. We're encouraging people to have Frank parties next Wednesday.
Are you sure Pascal didn't model the eclair off the anticipation of the Frank's concert?
Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, no.
I thought their original slogan...
To answer your question, no, I don't know.
I thought the original slogan initially was, it's like a Frank Stallone concert in your mouth. And then people were like, let's just... bide our time till that really happens and go with a more general slogan.
Haim.
Yo.
Really enjoyed going to your house last night for your welcome party for Frank Stallone at your place.
That's weird because didn't we cancel that when my house didn't have any electricity?
Of course, Frank Stallone responsible for so many great songs.
Yeah. He's in the country. It's days till he walks on stage.
For the People's Concert, if you just joined this show maybe for the first time, welcome. Hamish and I discovered a track called Far From Over, recorded in 1983. It just inspired us to go...
This man needs to play Australia.
This man needs to play Australia. We need to put on the concert of a lifetime. The Frank effect has been just all over the globe, Ham.
Very widely felt, Ander. And look, I mean, more for me, obviously. Last night, he landed yesterday, and we thought we've got to have him over for a welcome dinner.
A host dinner.
Had it planned to be at my house. Yep. My housemate Hayden was very excited. Yep. He went home at about 5 o'clock to clean the house up. Mum was going to come over. Tragedy befell us when Hayden rang and said, look, we've got no power.
Electricity, that is, everybody?
Yep. And the irony being, if we'd have just been able to have electricity for a second, we could have plugged Far From Over into a speaker, plug the speakers in, played it, and would have powered the house for the night.
Yeah, exactly.
We just couldn't get electricity for a second. We were so close. All we needed just 1 second of electricity, but no good. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's due to financial reasons. We're working on it.
So
I think we're the only house in Australia that runs off Baghdad's power grid. Comes and goes. It's patchy. Often it coincides with long periods of not paying the bill. I don't know why. But it was not a great night to lose power.
Dinner was at 7.
Yeah.
We finished the show at 6. We found out you had no power at 6:20.
If that's what happened. I have very little recollection of what happened last night, Ando.
Well, what I heard was you going, we have to do it at your house. And I was saying, well, Megan's over and I think she's got to do some work or something. I'm not sure if we can do it at my house. And then you go, well, we've got no power.
It's an emergency.
Yeah, we just...
Fortunately, I hadn't even planned to cook. We got Toby Puddick, good friend of ours, an amazing chef, to cook anyway. So he was on his way to my house and it was a simple diversion. So it wasn't like anything was in the oven or the fridge or anything that we needed.
We called Toby Puddick, yes, champion chef and obviously of 15, the restaurant. And he went straight to our house before I'd really even been able to tell Megs what was going on. So Will's still at work at that point. Toby Puddick's in my kitchen with Megs just wondering what room to try and clean.
Megs opened the door and went, the agency said you'd be a lot taller. But you're going to have to hurry. My boyfriend's usually home by about 6:30.
So a move of venue.
It was a swift move of venue, but I thought you coped with it really well, Ando.
Well, all I'm saying, Ham, is
On the plus side, I didn't have to do any of the dishes, so I'm also ecstatic.
I felt, and it'll become very apparent after this song, guys, that I felt even though Hamish was no longer the host, you were trying to get credit for being the host.
I didn't want to upset Frank.
Whole night.
I didn't want to. He was expecting me to be the host, and I had to lift to that moment.
You even brought your housemate over, Hayden.
Yeah, he was expecting dinner. We had no... Matt, we've got no power.
I said to you...
We're dying at our house.
He was expecting dinner because dinner was at your house.
Yeah.
That's why he had to be included. He didn't eat. I said, go home, Hayden. The only reason that you're eating...
We're powerless. We're basically homeless. We've just got a shell of a house.
I know, but...
We went home and had to burn our furniture for heat. Look, Andy, let's not discount the fact that I bought all the ingredients for the Frank Effect cocktails. Okay, Drambuie and Jack Daniels.
It's all covered off.
And honey.
Look, we covered...
And honey. I bought honey. I bought a bottle of champagne, which was unopened on the night, so I'd like to see that given back either today or tomorrow.
No chance. No chance.
Fair's fair.
Fair is foul.
You got to keep the leftovers. The least you can do is give me back my champagne.
We captured the night, and it started off, both of us a little jittery.
We were both nervous before the great man's arrival, and yes, I might have been a bit short with my girlfriend.
Just leave it there. Easy.
Hey, don't you ruin this for me.
I'm just saying.
You watch yourself. I might run away with him.
We both might run away with him. You could lose 2 partners here tonight.
I raced down to the door and realised Ham was trying to pretend that he was still the host.
Welcome to our house.
Good to see you, brother.
Welcome to our humble abode.
Yes.
My house.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Make yourself at home.
Come on up.
Go to the toilet wherever you want.
Come in.
Kick your shoes off.
All right.
Grab a pillow. Steal some undies. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
It's my house. I'll be offering things. Can I get you a beer or a wine?
Wine would be fine.
Or do you want perhaps to try the same cocktails you're drinking today, the Frank Effects?
No, that'll kill me. Was that what it was called?
Frank Effects, yeah. It's Jack Daniels, Drambuie, water and honey. To protect the vocal cords, to protect and energise the vocal cords.
Okay.
Here we are. Welcome to Chateau de Hamish and Andy.
Just Andy.
Hamish and friend.
Well, no, you couldn't pay your electricity bill, so...
No one needs to know anything. Cheers. Here's to a couple of friends sitting back, drinking some Frank Effects.
Yep.
Welcome to Australia.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a perfect mix. Oh, that'll put more hands on your chest.
Hey, laddie.
And then my date, my mum, arrived.
Is this your mum?
Yes.
Oh, you got a young mum. Mum?
Hands up, Frank. No, hands on if you want.
Hello. How are you? I'm Frank.
Kerry, Frank.
Hello, love. Nice meeting you. Pleasure.
Lovely to meet you
too.
Frank, Mum's got you a present. What could it be?
See what this is, love. I got a funny feeling. Oh, I've got a funny feeling. Oh, a real one. Oh, leather.
It's a hat before you guys get too carried away. But it was time now for dinner.
All right, before we kick into it...
Just quickly say grace. It's informal. Dear God, Frank's here, move over. Enjoy. Okay. All right.
Guy, man.
Good.
After 2 bottles of Frank Potts wine and numerous Frank Effects,
The secret ingredient is alcohol.
we knew we were heading for this.
This is the end. You made your choice and now my chance is over.
5 minutes later, we were still going in the longest ever version of this song.
How many times have you played that song?
160,000. It was the best a cappella version.
We've got a heavy head today.
Far From Over. At hamishandandy.com, you can see the moment where Andy and I just start playing air piano and air drums, unsure if Frank will burst into Far From Over. And he does not disappoint.
What I love about the video, if you go to hamishandandy.com, is we start playing, and he's not entirely on board at the get-go. Whether he's going to accuse me of not playing the right drum part.
We would like, and I thought he might go, come on, guys, I can't sing. I haven't done my warm-up.
Yeah, well, you see him say something. I can't work out what it is, but he goes to say something to us while we're right into it. Gives up on that and then just starts building up.
He hits his mark perfectly. Sure, we all lose our way during the song. All of us forgot how the instrumental bit went. There was a lot of confusion, but I think you'll find we get through it if you watch the video.
It's HamishAndy.com. We realised last night that Hamish and I were there for the host dinner for Frank Stallone, the People's Concert that we've all been building together over the last few weeks. And we said, well, actually, everybody in Australia should have been here at that dinner.
That's the thing. How can we offer the chance to be at dinner with Frank to the 22 million people in Australia that do want to be at dinner with Frank?
Yeah.
Through our very clever Frank Stallone dinner simulation.
Yes.
TM.
So we've got two people to help us out. Lyndon, how are you?
Good, thanks, boys. How are you?
Very good, Lyndon.
Lyndon, you'll be playing the role of head host and chef, all right? You've cooked all the food, okay?
No worries.
Are you ready for all your wildest dreams to come true, Lyndon?
I am.
And Tamara, are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're just a guest for all of us. It's really good to have, obviously, on behalf of Lyndon, I'm sure it's great to be in your house, Lyndon. And Tamara and Hamish and I are rapt to be here. Frank hasn't arrived yet.
No worries.
Tamara, how do you know Lyndon?
Oh, we go way back.
Good guest answer.
Okay, everybody else in their cars at home, you're also at this table.
Yep.
So it's a huge table. Lyndon, you've cooked a hell of a lot. Frank's about to arrive. Lyndon's your place, mate. Would you have had some music playing, do you think?
Yeah, probably would have had Frank just playing quietly in the background, I think.
Frank, did you say? She's so
Really?
popular. Okay, well, that started now.
By the sounds of cutlery, we've already started eating. So
No, Lyndon's just serving a few things out.
Sounds loud.
And Frank has now arrived, which is very exciting. Tamara, would you like some beetroot?
I'd love some beetroot, thank you.
Great.
Hamish, would you be able to pass the salt, please?
Of course I would, Tam. It's certainly no problem from here. I hope you notice the amusing snuggle pot and cuddle pie salt shakers that Andy has.
Frank, do you like the beets?
You know, beets are really, really good for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. They're really good for your blood.
Well, that's probably why Lyndon made them. Good feedback for you, Lyndon. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm very happy with that, Frank. Glad you like the beetroot. I've made some herb mayo here. Maybe you'd prefer that on the beetroot instead of some salt. You know, it goes a little bit better, the sort of the sweet and sour combination.
I'll pass it to him right now, Lyndon. I'm passing it across to Frank right now. In fact, I think Frank had a question for you.
Have you ever eaten crocodile?
Lyndon?
I have eaten crocodile, actually. It's quite tender. It's a little bit chewy, and you get it more up north in Australia. But I could actually recommend kangaroo. That's also very nice.
Well said, host.
Have you eaten kangaroo or crocodile, Frank?
I have. Crocodiles belong one place, on my feet for boots, or like a handbag.
Classic Frank.
Tamara, that made me laugh. Did it make you laugh?
It's quite the charmer.
It's fun, isn't it? This is fun.
Yeah. Are you flirting with Frank a little bit at this stage, Tamara?
Oh, you can't.
I know, because he's winking a lot at you. But, I mean, enough sexual talk. I mean, Frank, what do you think of the parsnips?
Now, the parsnips, did you fry them? Are they lightly fried or roasted?
Yes, they're lightly fried in sesame oil, just about 2 centimetres, and then you give them about 2 minutes on each side. And al dente.
Actually, a friend of mine, Ethan, started up a website.
As an athlete, when I used to box in the old days, if you ate like this all the time, you'd be in great shape. I mean, seriously, salads, beef, be in good shape.
Oh, gosh, Lyndon,
Well
that's huge a response for your food there, mate. You must be wrapped.
Yeah, well, obviously, I've got to look after him and make sure he's in good shape for the concert next Wednesday, so that's our plan.
Tamara, Frank had a question for you.
What's that guy you have here? He's an incredible guitar player.
Pardon,
What's that guy that...
Sorry, Frank's got his mouth full, so he can't repeat the question.
I think guy you have here, he's an incredible guitar player.
The guy we've got here that's an incredible guitar player.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
Tom Emanuel.
Oh, it's Tommy Emmanuel.
Nathan Cavalieri.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Well done, Frank.
Well, I mean, Frank, we've all had a lovely dinner here. Lyndon, you've really outdone yourself. Frank, what do you think of Lyndon's cooking?
You better be happy you're a man.
Because if you were a hot-looking girl and you cook like this, you'd be in La Casa Stallone.
Oh, he's invited you back to the Castle Stallone.
It's getting saucy, Frank. I think you better leave. And he has. Well, now that it's just us four guys, wow, how was that? Dinner with Frank Stallone.
Incredible.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh, my God.
I know, not often that he'll make a pass at the host and then just leave, but that's Frank. He hits a high note, he walks out.
Thank you for having us, Lyndon. We really appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate. It's been 24 hours since V Australia managed to get touchdown for Frank Stallone, and we, as a show, and well done to you if you're listening now, and congratulations, because the tour is well on its way.
Yep.
And we're putting the finishing touches in place for the concert that will be amazing, Ham, next Wednesday night.
Attended by infinity people via the internet and the sold-out crowd live at the Forum.
Yeah. Father's Day coming up. Get him a T-shirt, HamishAndy.com.
Perfect
Frank
gift.
Stallone Tour T-shirt.
Now, speaking of dads, obviously, Andy, when tickets sold out in 4 minutes on Tuesday, we don't want to grab all the tickets ourselves or for friends or whatnot, but we did want to get a ticket for our parents. You know, they created us, and by us meeting and discovering Frank together, and then all the people joining in, that's how we got Frank here. So I thought, I'll call Dad. I managed to get him a double pass and gave him a buzz earlier today to give him the good news that I had a ticket for him and my stepmom, Chris. And I haven't spoken to Dad for a little while, so I thought he might not even be up to speed with what's happening.
Yep.
So I pick up the conversation I had with my dad. I recorded it kind of about 10 minutes in.
Okay.
The other thing that we're doing at the moment is we've brought Frank Stallone out to Australia.
Who's he?
Frank Stallone?
Yeah. I know. Isn't there one called Victor?
Sylvester?
Sylvester, yeah.
No, Frank sings Far From Over, She's So Popular, Running.
There you are, you know that. So you're bringing him out.
No, he's here. He's here.
You bought him out.
Dad, do you not know who Frank Stallone is?
No.
I think you might have just cost yourself a double pass to the concert.
Well, there you are. That's one way of finding out who someone is, isn't it?
Are you shattered that I've taken your tickets away?
No, because I didn't know who he was. I don't know what I'm missing out on, do I?
How
shame on you,
flippant is that? And how heartbreaking is that to everyone listening? How can I give that man 2 tickets?
Yeah. No,
Dad's loss is the people's game.
Yeah.
Therefore, Noel Blake's double pass is up for grabs. I'll get you something else for Father's Day, Dad.
Now, hey, we mentioned briefly yesterday on the show that it'd be excellent to have a phrase that pays.
And now we've got a reason.
We've never had a phrase that pays on the Hamish and Andy show. It's been a radio staple. I think the first phrase it pays was in 1655,
It was,
I believe.
Yeah, the spell that pays. And that's how they discovered if people were witches.
Yeah. Now, the phrase that pays, we don't have one yet, actually.
We don't. Well, why don't we make it up right now? But here's the thing. Andy and I were thinking, if we're going to do a phrase that pays, we want it to be a real long one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's easy. And for a concert, let's just say the level of U2. If you answer the phone all day tomorrow and just go, I love U2, give me those tickets, that's good enough for U2.
Well, that's a good phrase that pays.
But we're talking, let me be frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour for One Night Stallone. It's a concert that deserves a longer phrase that pays.
Exactly.
A paragraph that pays almost.
Well, I would say, yes. And
why don't we go line for line if we're going to craft it now?
Sure. The way people should do this, actually, is go to HamishAndy.com and register their name, their phone number. We'll fly you in from wherever you are in Australia.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. I'll make Dad pay for it.
Yes. Then we're going to call people back tomorrow on the show for the first ever phrase that pays.
Yeah.
Maybe hello, Frank Stallone speaking would be a nice way to start the phrase that pays.
Yep. So hello, Frank Stallone speaking. Then I can't wait to be... So are we assuming that the person is Frank now?
Oh, well, whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean, they have to be. I suppose if they start with hello, Frank Stallone speaking.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Let Me Be Frank With You, the Fully Frank Tour for One Night Stallone on Wednesday night.
That's great. I will celebrate after with a Frank Jellicoe on ice and a Semyon Franck.
Good.
To drink.
I will do this in the security of a Frank tank.
I think, is that long enough?
Good. So I'll be us. Hey, so this is tomorrow on the show when we call someone.
Yeah.
So you've got to be answering the phone all day with the phrase that pays.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Beep, boop, 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 beep, 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 beep. Brr, 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 brr.
Hello, Frank Stallone speaking. I can't wait to play Let Me Be Frank with You, the Fully Frank tour for one night still only on Wednesday night. I will wash the gig down with a Frank Jellicoe and ice and a Semyon Frank. What's the end?
I'll do this in the security of a Frank.
I'll do this in the security of a Frank tank.
Sorry, we're looking for someone else. That's a phrase that pays. Well, actually, that was a little bit off, so we wouldn't give that person the tickets.
Well, you have to do it perfectly.
Got to do it perfectly.
I forgot it ourselves. What we'll do, we'll listen back to
we
what
only just invented it.
Okay, we'll listen back to what we just said. We'll put it up word for word on the website, hamishandy.com. That's where you register for the phrase that pays. We will call you tomorrow. If you can say that phrase exactly, you've got the deuce ticket.
Remember, that's how you have to answer the phone all tomorrow. Are we abusing our role as broadcasters? Yes.
Hey, you were just talking to me in the break there about something that happened last night. I actually don't believe you.
Something has happened. To set the scene for everyone, last night we were at your house to welcome Frank Stallone to Australia for his sort of the host family dinner after he touched down yesterday.
This is Frank Stallone is, Sylvester Stallone is Frank Stallone's brother.
And we got some great sly chat at dinner.
We did get some good sly chat.
And it's brought up by Frank. We don't want to even say the name. No. I mean, we don't want to us, it's just a big case of who.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I mean, Frank himself pointed out yesterday, hey, Sylvester, tickets to Frank Stallone sold out. In 4 minutes, you can still get tickets for Expendables.
Yeah, exactly.
In the words of Frank, you've been expended. So, look, Frank's at dinner. We're having a good time. Your girlfriend was there. Mum came along.
He will play a massive concert that everyone can watch at hamishandy.com next Wednesday night, 7 p.m.
We needed to fuel him with prime beef and quite a few Frank Effect cocktails.
Yeah.
Now, after the dinner, we're all just at your place, just having a chat. Frank was still seated. My mum was having a chat to him. She was sort of standing to his side. He was looking up at her talking. Cackling Jack and I were having a beer in the corner, sort of near your kitchen. I know this will make no sense to people listening, but hopefully you can build an elaborate version of Andy's house.
Yeah, well,
your
just
pet
one
ostriches were to the side. And the roller coaster had just whizzed past the window, so things had quietened down. I was looking over, and Jack and I were sort of commenting, going, "Oh, that's nice that Mum and Frank are, getting along swimmingly."
Yeah.
And then something happened, and I've just given Cackling Jack a call here to help clarify what happened next. Jack, how you going?
Hey guys, how you going?
Yeah, Cackling Jack, really good.
People would notice that you're not pushing the buttons for us today due to the seamless nature of today's show.
No.
Well, yes.
No, yeah, I agree with you. No, as in,
yes.
No, I'm not there, so people would notice the seamlessness of the show.
Yeah, cool. Cackling Jack, of course, work experience kid, come good. He sometimes presses the buttons for us on a sloppy Wednesday, since become to know.
Nobody's called it sloppy Wednesday.
They should
forward the emails.
Everyone has spaghetti in sandwiches. Sloppy Joes for sloppy Wednesdays.
Cackling Jack, Hamish has said something to me that I'm not. I just don't believe happened. Not to say that it didn't happen. I just, want to hear it from a different.
So here's the situation, Jack. You and I are having a beer, looking across at my mum and Frank sitting down. Frank's looking up at Mum. Mum turns away briefly. Was distracted by something. As Mum's gaze was broken from Frank's, did Frank or did not Frank give her the quick, complete once-over, head to toe, toe to head, before she could turn and regain his gaze?
He did do it, Andy. And I swear, quick as a flash as well. Blink and you would have missed it, but there was definitely, from eye level of your mum's eyes, Hamish, down to the bottom, back up again.
Scanned her whole body, didn't he?
Yeah.
Frank checked Mum out.
It was funny because what we were talking about standing against the wall there is we were joking, wouldn't it be funny for Frank if Frank ended up one day becoming your dad?
Yeah.
And we looked over at Frank at that point when we made that joke to see his eyes.
My future dad check out current mum for the first time. Look, it's...
Guys, do you think, though, because you were talking about that, you wanted that look to mean that?
It couldn't have been anything else, could it?
It was... Look, to me, It's straightforward.
He Frank scanned her. She was given the Frank scan. And I assume she passed with flying colours because, you can do a lot worse than Cabo. She's pretty fit.
Well, yeah, she is.
I say to Frank, I'm not blaming you, mate. I welcome you to the family with open arms.
Checked in with your mum today? Did she
Can't
go
get
home?
onto her. Her message bank is just far from over.
Thanks, Cackling Jack, mate. We'll catch you tomorrow. Haim, this is so exciting. We've been working... We started off doing very little on this concert, didn't we? But boy, if we...
Hang on.
Okay, no.
Immediately we had T-shirt ideas.
Yeah,
a lot of the times...
But to be honest, only one T-shirt's been made.
2 colours. HamishAndy.com. Get them while they're hot. They're not hot.
White,
we didn't steal them.
Anyway... I feel like we've really pulled it back. Michael Gudinski, hats off to him. Yeah. He got the venue, the ticketing. We secured the main act. We secured the less than main act in Last Chance, which is Cackling Jack, who pressed the button for his Year 9 band. They're going to open for us.
They're back. They've reformed. I just can't believe, Ando, that next Wednesday night, Frank Stallone will be striding out on stage in Australia for the first time to chants of Frank, 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 Frank. It's going to be incredible.
It is.
And as part of that set... A, we need someone that can be the support act. But B, Frank asked, is there anyone in Australia that can withstand the full force of Frank and sing a duet with him during the set?
We sent him a few different options.
Yeah.
And hands down, it was one girl.
We sent
we back him 100% on this.
Every female artist in Australia. We mentioned Marina Pryor before.
Rhonda Birchman was in there.
Birchmore, Paulini, all the Young Divas, separately or as a group. He said no to everyone.
Yeah, I was surprised he knocked back Young Divas.
We said
group.
You can have divas en masse, partial divas, singular divas, duo diva.
Vicar and Linda Bull.
Mix and mash them, chuck a new one in. And he just... He very politely just said it's not the right sound.
Melissa Couts, I think.
Yep.
She was in there.
Get her back.
Yeah, but he's picked one girl, and we'll back him 1,000% on this one. She joins us now. Vanessa Amorossi, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Well,
this is big, Ness.
This is just exciting. From the
it's
get-go.
the biggest thing I'm ever going to do, I think.
Well,
we need you to understand that, Vanessa. And it's good that you do understand it, and it's good that you are prepared, because after this, you're going to feel a little bit empty and a little bit like a failure with everything you attempt after this, because it's not going to be you and Stallone.
Let's just go through a couple of your brilliant achievements so far. Of course, Sydney Olympics, you performed there. Mr. Mysterious was gold status, double platinum, I think, for This Is Who I Am, debuted number 1.
Yep.
Absolutely everybody, again, double platinum.
Current single Holiday, killing it.
Yeah, but again, having us going through all those things for you, Vanessa, where do you put this Frank Stallone concert for yourself?
Right up the top with
again
the
at the top.
Good.
Your words.
Good. You are ready. You're trained. You're trained, Vanessa.
Yeah, I'm already rehearsing my duet.
Yes.
You know, I wouldn't want to let him down.
Never going to give you up. Now, he's very impressed with your pipes, Vanessa. How would you describe Frank's pipes if you were to return a bit of a compliment?
Completely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I've learnt a lot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's funny, isn't it? Like a pipe organ, say, in St. Peter's Cathedral in Rome, might have a lot more pipes to it, but the one pipe that Frank has in his neck easily beats the pipe organ in St. Peter's Cathedral.
Vanessa, I want you to be aware, you're going to be doing a support as well as going out for a duet, which is just so exciting. I want you to be aware that the room will be cold.
It might be icy cold, because the band that's on before you is a guy that works with us here, Cackling Jack. He's 22 years old. He's reformed his Year 9 band, Last Chance. 40 and Lewis have come back together. Jack, 40, and Lewis. No one thought it could happen. They've reformed, but in Jack's words, they still haven't yet rehearsed with microphones.
Oh, no.
I know. So just be prepared for, an icy cold room. But who knows? Cackling Jack may bring her back from nowhere. Vanessa, we're so pumped. Are you going to have time for a few rehearsals with Frank Stallone, the great man, before you go out there next Wednesday night?
I think so. I think I'm going to meet Frank on Tuesday.
Vanessa,
so fingers crossed that I keep impressing.
You absolutely will. We're just here on RollingStone.com and a few of the music blogs, and already rumours are circulating. Just to put a few to bed, true or false, you will come out on stage on his shoulders with a long trench coat on as a giant musical entity called Frenessa. Is that true?
I wish.
Okay, work on it.
We'll work on that.
I'll be straight onto that on Tuesday.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. The people thank you for obviously accepting the invitation to be the support act as well as doing a duet at Frank Stallone, the Fully Frank Tour. People are ringing you already, everybody.
Already, Cameron Adams is trying to get the scoop.
Everybody's just so excited they're calling already, yes.
Vanessa, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
No worries, I'll see you on Wednesday.
You will. The great man, Frank Stallone, is in the country, Ham. His concert is Wednesday night. You can check it out at hamishandy.com on a web stream if you didn't get tickets. But we came across 2 more tickets. It sold out in 4 minutes. This is the concert that you and I and the rest of Australia created over the last few weeks.
Vanessa Amorossi has just signed on to be support act. It's going to be incredible, Ando. But my dad is just a man that...
He's a fool.
Well, you're right. He started as just a man. Then he was a father. And then when he grew up, he became a fool. And it hurts me to say that, Dad. I'll always love you, but you've let the family down. I'm not angry at you, Dad. I'm just disappointed. You didn't know who Frank Stallone was, and I've therefore retracted your double pass. So now we find ourselves with the capacity to give away Dad's double pass to the concert.
With a phrase that pays. We're so excited. Hamish and I have never got to do one of these radio-type staple segments. Of course, we can't have the phrase that pays without an overexcited...
True. We should say, though, I mean, after this, we're going to dial someone's number. After this...
Should we say what the phrase is?
Well, the phrase is very, very long.
Quickly do it.
Okay.
People then can play along.
After the rings, people have to pick up, and the first thing they say to win my dad's tickets are, "Hi, Frank Stallone speaking. I can't wait to play Let Me Be Frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour for one night, still only on Wednesday night. I'll celebrate after with a Frank Jellicoe on ice and a Semillon Franc to drink. I'll do this in the security of a Frank tank."
If they can get that out.
That's the phrase that pays.
If they can get that out, they have won the double tickets. It can't be the phrase that pays without an over-exaggerated, over-excited, hyped-up intro. Let's do that now.
You want tickets to Frank Stallone? You'd better know the phrase that pays. The phrase that pays. The phrase that pays. Because Frank Stallone will be the most incredible and powerful musical experience of all time, this phrase that pays has to be the most difficult and convoluted in the history of all things people have said to get paid. Get paid.
Hello, this is Frank Stallone.
Many have tried.
And frankly speaking...
No good! You blew it!
Bonjour, French Stallone speaking.
Too French! You blew it, Frenchie! No good! But so far, no one has succeeded. That is, until now.
We hope.
I think we're about to dial the first number.
Yes. Put it in.
Just keying in the number now. Let's hope. I mean, we haven't written down.
Hi, Frank Stallone speaking. I can't wait to play Let Me Be Frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour for one night still only on Wednesday night. I will celebrate after with a Frank Jellicoe on ice and a Semillon Franc to drink. I will do this from the security of a Frank tank.
Well, this is just Beverly from Telstra wondering if you're happy with your mobile service at the moment.
Yep.
No, it's not.
You got it, Frank! Yes!
Alison! Is this Alison?
What's your name? What's your name there?
Alison.
Alison, you have successfully completed radio's longest phrase that pays and won my dad's tickets.
I'm in the middle of a shopping centre and I just jumped and everyone's looking at me.
Alison, that will work perfect in a promo. Thank you very much for saying something like that. Where do you live, Alison?
I live in Sydney.
Sydney. Well, of course, the concert's in Melbourne, so you'll travel with us down there.
We'll get you straight on a bus and gonna pack a lot of sandwiches because it can take a while, but we will get you to that concert.
And
I'm going to see Step Up 3D or something now. Like, I can't even go watch it. I'm so excited.
No, you should wear a blindfold from now to Wednesday night to rest your eyes because they're going to be assaulted.
Alison, well done, you and a friend. The final tickets, we thought, to Frank Stallone's Fully Frank Tour. We'll see you Wednesday night. Don't forget to get yourself a T-shirt and a banner and paint your face like Frank's or whatever you want to do. We'll see you
so much.
We'll see you soon, Alison.
My friends want to say hi.
They can't.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Alison.
Just pass on our best wishes.
Hamish and Andy.
A bit of controversy today that you're going to tackle in a second.
Yeah.
For Frank Stallone's tour, and I don't want to harp on about it, but it's impossible to. I could speak about it for 24 hours straight and no one would be sick of it.
Well, this is the thing. This is our life now, 24/7, at least 24/6 and a half.
Yeah.
Or 24/6 and then 12/1.
Yeah.
the one day where we get 12 hours off. We're trying to organise this concert.
Yeah, you're right.
And it consumes your life. You don't know what else to think about because there's always something you've forgotten. First time we've ever put a concert on for infinity people online.
Corporate sponsors coming out of the woodwork.
Who have we got now?
Hyundai,
Microsoft. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hyundai.
Well, I think Apple...
Well, there you go, Microsoft. You've got a freebie. So send us Bill Gates. Send us his head on a platter. No, we have no use for that. You're lucky, Bill. We let you off the hook.
Hyundai have come out of the woodwork, Ham, and this is great. They've offered an IMAX shuttle, which is one of their
premium
cars,
shuttles,
to drive and a driver to drive Frank and his band around.
So we're talking 7 seats.
Yeah, you probably need another one for all the women that will just be going...
Another shuttle?
No, another 6 or 7 shuttles, I'd imagine.
A convoy.
A convoy just following him. But this type of shuttle is what the Temper Trap used, Jimmy Barnes...
Would Hyundai like us saying it's the premium shuttle car of choice for Frank groupies? Would they extend it to that far? When Frank's groupies travel, they prefer to be shuttled in a Hyundai?
I would say that in an IMAX shuttle. And Frank chooses that as well, which is fantastic.
And got an email here from Judy Verlin, who, of course, we all know is the mayor of Ballarat.
Oh, yeah, okay. The small regional city in Victoria.
90,000 people small. She's written in saying, look, obviously the only available venue was in Melbourne, and therefore that's why the concert next Wednesday night will be at the Forum in Melbourne. Ballarat is only a small drive from Melbourne. We'd love to acknowledge Frank as a musician and also run an experiment to play Frank to the 90,000 people of Ballarat. As a city, we'd like to see productivity in this city increase.
Yeah, that's what Frank
And by
does.
playing Frank, this would provide a great stimulus to the local economy.
Right.
So I'm thinking, we could do it. We could zip Frank out there to just give a bit of live Frank effect. She said, look, we'd be happy to have a civic reception at the town hall, but no keys to the city.
Not stuff them.
Judy, this is politics, mate. You can't be that brash.
Well,
Judy, unfortunately, that's where your bid falls apart. Because our general policy is keys, please. And if you can't provide the keys, we're not interested to anywhere.
Appreciate you guys playing Frank, though, from the town hall speakers.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Definitely do it, but we're going to need keys. And that's just a starting point.
People have asked me, has Frank Stallone gone global?
Yeah.
And I laugh at them. And then I say, I probably should show you some evidence.
Yeah, it's rude to just laugh.
We have got this. We got this audio sent to us from a radio station in Germany.
Yep.
For people who speak fluent German, they'll understand exactly what's happening.
For people that don't speak fluent German, there are no swear words in this, although a lot of times it sounds like there are.
And also, you'll hear the key moments where the man in the moment is mentioned. Have a listen.
Ja, klasse. Kennst du eigentlich noch Frank Stallone? Das ist der Bruder von Sylvester Stallone, der jüngere Bruder.
Ja, sag mir was.
Der hat auch seit Mitte der 70er irgendwie in mehr als 50 Spielfilmen und Fernsehserien mitgemacht, ja, und hat selbst 10 Millionen Platten verkauft. Muss man sich überlegen. Also in Europa eher als Sänger bekannt, ja. Und den größten Hit hatte er 1983 mit Far From Over. Das war aus dem Soundtrack zum Tanzfilm Staying Alive. Das wiederum war der Follow-up von Saturday Night Fever. Auch wieder mit John Travolta. Ein totaler Flop. Ja, Sylvester Stallone hat irgendwie Regie geführt, also es war gar nichts. Der Film war auch wirklich grottenschlecht, ja. Aber der Song war cool und den spielen wir jetzt. Frank Stallone und Far From Over. Vorher kannst du, wenn du willst, noch schnell ein paar Leute grüßen.
Ja, grüße ich Christina, Annette, Werner, Christel und alle anderen.
Alles klar.
Einfach alle einmal
dann
zusammen.
Schönen Abend, fahr vorsichtig und viel Spaß am Wochenende auf dem Weinfest, okay?
Jo, vielen Dank.
Bis dann und hier ist Frank Stallone.
And from now on, that's how he has to be introduced. Frank Stallone.
Haim, Frank Stallone and the Fully Frank tour takes place on Wednesday night.
Yep.
For one of the songs, we think it's going to be late in the set. He'll reel out Running.
Yeah.
Which is just an absolute cracker. For people who haven't heard it, it does sound a little bit like Far From Over. It's like this. Now, we know this is an important song to get the pyrotechnics right.
We have been contacted by Show FX, right? They've said to us, look, we're going to give you some bang for your buck.
We're giving you a hell of a lot of bang for your buck. We've got a lot of explosions for us.
They sell bang. Yeah. We had small bucks. They've given us a high bang to buck ratio for those bucks. But people might have heard Nick called in last week. His dad runs Show FX. Yeah. We've said no to the revolving stage they had. We might just use the Lazy Susan.
Which we talked
I don't think they can find the revolving stage. I think that was a bit of a problem behind the scenes. But if there's one thing Show FX knows how to do, it's explode things in a safe way to give ultimate visual effects. Now, am I correct in saying we've got 8 explosions throughout the show?
No, we've got more than that, I believe.
More than that?
Yeah.
Good. Because I know we've got the flame jets that we can just fire off. And then
there's also a glitter cannon.
Dedicated explosions.
We don't want, obviously, anywhere near the flames.
I think there's 2 glitter cannons.
Yeah, I know. But if we're firing them through flames...
You don't want to fire off streamer cannons, then light up. I mean, I would love to do that because it's a great effect. But, again, burning flames and balloons, there's some sort of legal issue.
I believe we've got 74 explosions to a possible 74 to unleash on the night.
Not enough. Go and get another gas bottle. However, Ando, what we're going to do here is read through the lyrics. We're trying to designate where our very first... This is the first explosion we've actually decided where it goes.
Okay, Patrick joins us on 131063. Patrick, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Thank you for listening, and thanks for joining us. You realise you've got the big task here of telling us where to put an explosion in the song Running come Wednesday night.
It's a huge task. I think I'm up to it.
Okay, great.
Okay, now I believe...
What are you doing now, actually? I mean, have we got your full concentration?
You got my full concentration. I'm actually driving a train at the moment.
Oh, yep.
But I don't have to steer, so I should be all right, I think.
Are you allowed to talk to us while you're driving a train?
Yes.
Okay, Pat.
Don't tell us what train it is, because there could be passengers on your train listening to the show, and they may not like to know that you're having a chat.
The pause seemed to indicate otherwise, didn't it?
All right, Patrick. What we're going to do here is read through the lyrics of Runnin'.
Yeah.
And when you feel that the song could be enhanced by a pyrotechnic explosion, just yell bang.
All right.
Yep. Just bang.
Just bang.
You've only got one bang because we need to save a few of the charges because they're in 8 positions.
Now let's give him.
All right, you got 2. You got 2.
Okay.
But they're in 8 positions. These things. So when you say bang, 8 explosions are going to go off. So I mean, with 2, we've blown up 16 charges. Right. So we're really burning through our stash.
All right. The song starts with, "I know what I'm missing."
I talk.
Bang.
Oh yes.
Bang. Straight after missing. Okay.
That's good.
So we've got, I know what I'm missing. Bang.
Yep.
I talk, no one listens. Now,
bang.
Oh, he's out. If you saw your explosions in the first 2 lines, I wouldn't have done it any other way, Patrick. Bloody good job. It's going to be like a war zone in there for those first 2 lines. I don't even know if you can discharge them that close together. There might be too much smoke around.
Well, I don't think anyone will be able to contain themselves.
Yeah, true, Patrick.
People think the cannons have just fired themselves. They've heard the lyrics. We didn't even get to my favourite lyric. Can I read you the chorus, Patrick? The chorus is,
go for it.
Keeps me running. I keep running because I know that my home's in view. Ooh, keeps me running. I keep running because I know that my home is you. So it's actually a song to his house. He's actually singing to a 2-bedroom apartment.
Thank you, Patrick, for joining us, mate. We really appreciate it. I'm not sure whether he wanted the bangs there or there was a station coming closer that he needed to stop at. He just needed
to make a scheduled stop. The inspector was knocking at the door trying to get him out.
We realised through all our planning that we really have left off a significant part of this journey.
One thing in terms of putting on the Frank Stallone concert on Wednesday night, show week, so much to do, so much to
flutter,
so much to organise. Am I getting sleep? I wish. Yeah. There's so much to organise at the moment, but we'll get through. The show must go on, Ando.
You bet.
We realised in all our excitement for Frank Stallone on Wednesday night, Let Me Be Frank With You, the Fully Frank Tour for One Night Stallone, that we had accidentally not got Frank keys to the city, and we will cop that. We had the Lord Mayor of Melbourne on. Yeah. Melbourne was the successful city, the only place we could get a venue. It's at the Forum. Lord Mayor came on and he
we just wanted to kick the Lord Mayor's head in a little bit just to go, hey, do you know what's coming to Melbourne? Because we could have been any city here.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're getting? And he did. He knew he wouldn't give us the keys, but he did arrange plaque.
You got a plaque happening.
And we talked.
That's fine.
We floated with Robert Doyle.
Yeah.
The Right Honourable, is he right? Or...
Well, not since he hasn't given us the keys.
Well,
just the regular man, Robert Doyle.
The very incorrect Honourable Robert Doyle. And
fraudulently honourable.
We talked of a parade. Now, as it turns out, there is...
There's good news.
There's good news. So you give us the...
All right, well, here's the headline. Frank Stallone to receive parade through Melbourne CBD.
Yeah. That's a good headline.
Sub-headline. Yeah. It will be an express parade over one block of the CBD.
They can only close down roads of one.
And that's generous saying the road's closed because it's actually down a street called Little Collins Street, which is closed at lunchtime anyway,
but
between 12 and 1. However, no one's allowed to drive on it. We have received a permit to drive on the road sometime between 12 and 1. We film at the parade 12:30.
Yeah.
That's kind of like having the city closed down for you.
Mm. Yeah, of course it is, mate.
Hence the headline, Frank Stallone to receive parade through Melbourne CBD.
Now, a few things. First of all, if you're in Melbourne, let's go 12 o'clock. But let's get there at 12.
12 o'clock?
12 p.m.
For a 12:30 parade?
Well, I'm not sure what
12 for 12:30.
12 for 12:30. All I'm saying is, Ham, is we want the street lined. So if you're a school teacher, if you're going on an excursion through Melbourne CBD or something, take the kids.
If you're going on an excursion anywhere for the rest of the curriculum, cancel that. Make Wednesday your excursion.
Yeah.
12 for a 12:30 arrival.
12 for a 12:30 arrival.
Ticker tape.
Bring a horn.
Littering laws have been suspended.
Yep. Oh, no, don't bring ticker tape, actually. We'll get in trouble with that probably. But vuvuzelas, we're happy with vuvuzelas.
Vuvuzela it up?
Yeah.
Here's what we need. We've organised people to be dressed as security. Apparently real security is costly.
Yeah, so don't bring down anything that's going to...
No assassination attempts, please. If there's one thing we're banning, and I think the City of Melbourne will back us on this, is any level of assassination attempt.
That's struck. Okay, now what we do need, though, is we felt like we needed a marching band for the in front of the parade.
Yep.
So 131060 if you can get to Melbourne.
So you'd be happy to go to Melbourne.
Or you live near Melbourne.
On the road. We'd obviously...
And you have a marching band.
Payment-wise, obviously it's the experience of being in the parade. We'd be looking at completely...
Don't worry about it.
Gratis.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
It's gratis in hand.
Yeah.
Gratis under the table.
Yeah.
Taxman doesn't have to know about it, and nor should he because there'll be $0 exchanged.
So if you're a marching band, we'd love one of those.
It will be a quick parade.
What about cheerleaders? Do you want cheerleaders?
Yep.
Okay.
If you're
where would we put cheerleaders? Would we put them at the... Why don't we
between
march
the cars? Because here's what we're thinking. We also need... 2 cars.
Oh, yeah, 131060.
As well.
If you've got an open car, like
a convertible.
Convertible. If it's a Cadillac, awesome. If it's a Ford Capri,
fine.
Suzuki
Vitara. Just anything with an open top.
Anything with an open top.
We need access to 2 open top cars. You can drive.
We'd love you to drive.
In fact, you must drive.
You must drive. Okay. So call in now, 131060, if you own an open top vehicle.
Yeah.
Be creative. As long as Frank can be seen out the back of it. Looks like we're getting a permit from Melbourne for him not to have to sit in the seats. He can sit on the seats. You know how at
this is a proper
parade.
Sit in the
back and
this
wave?
is a proper parade.
Yeah, a lot of nods from people that are just visiting us in the studio. It's good.
The government officials are nodding here in the studio. They're happy with that.
Norbert on 131060, you've got an interesting vehicle selection.
Yeah. They're 2 Popemobiles, actually, in Richmond RAF base in Sydney.
Whoa.
And they're beautiful cars. It's all been fixed up. They're all white.
So Norbert, the Popemoville, are we talking that golf cart-looking one with the white stand-up one with the screens?
There's no screens on it. That's the thing. They didn't use it. The Pope sort of just kissed the runway and went inside. Yeah. And they didn't really want to use it, I think, because there was no bulletproof glass and stuff. But
hang on. So what do the cars look like? Are they just
There are 2 Toyota Land Cruisers been resprayed. They got blue carpet on the inside. They got handles so you can stand up.
So you stand on the back?
Yeah, you can stand on the back. It's sort of that sort of ute-looking thing. The top's off.
Is there bulletproof glass on it or not?
No, there's no bulletproof glass. No.
Well, that's okay because we've banned assassinations at the parade.
I'm not sure.
So we won't even need it.
But they're in Sydney, Norbert.
I know. Well, I thought maybe somebody could could come up to Sydney and drive them down. And...
Oh, mate, we can make that happen.
Just get someone from Sydney to drive it down if they're up for a road trip, could we, Ando?
Hey, someone with the CO there of Richmond Base and ask if you can borrow it, and they're just sitting in a hangar doing nothing. They're brand new, actually.
Wow.
For 2 tickets, would someone drive a few Popemobiles to Melbourne?
Yeah.
Norbert, hang on the line.
Head on down. Hang on, Norbert, sorry, I've one more question, though. So has anyone ever have they been used?
No, never used. They're just sitting in a hangar there.
So they're just unused Popemobiles?
That's right. They're beautiful cars. Nice.
Norbert.
They've sort of got a sapphire blue carpet on the inside and chrome handlebars that you can stand up on.
Hey, Norbert,
fit for a Frank.
Would you say that they're unused Frankmobiles now?
Well, I'd say so, yeah. I'd say so. That'd be perfect. I mean, they've got that virginal white look about them.
Yeah, great.
I mean, they never got used by the second most holy man on earth. Could they be used by the holiest?
Thank you, Norbert.
Yeah, I think you'll have fun standing on the blue carpet.
What's your association with the Air Force?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Hey, Norbert, that's fine. I like how... Is Norbert your real name, by the way? I'd like to know.
It is my real name.
Okay. Code name Norbert.
Thank you, Norbert. We'll stay on the line. That'd be terrific, wouldn't it, Ham?
Yeah, he just sounds like he might be, that's just the sort of thing my dad would ring a radio station and say, even if there weren't 2 Popemobiles at Richmond Air Force Base.
I'll get to the bottom of that. Chris, what are you thinking?
I've got a black classic Mustang convertible.
Oh. Beautiful, Chris.
That's
are you
a
free?
hot car.
Are you free 12 for a 12:30 start on Wednesday?
Yeah. I'm free. I'm thinking Stallone, classic muscle car, classic American muscle, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I mean, if we don't get the Poemobile, the Devilmobile.
Hey, Chris, what kind of speaker system are you running in? I mean, could we crank Far From Over? Would that be...
Oh, that's a definite. That has to happen.
Yep.
Chris, you got a hat you might like to wear as sort of the driver of the car?
Yeah, I don't have a driver's hat. If you could supply one, Hamish, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we didn't actually in our advert say must wear own hat, so fair enough, Chris. It wasn't in the employment. It wasn't in the ad. We might have to provide uniforms.
Well, that makes good sense. Thank you, Chris.
I like the hard bargaining, Chris.
Jennifer, you have a car that you could offer up for the parade.
Yes, I do.
What are we talking, Jennifer?
It's a 1972 Rolls-Royce Corniche. It's got sort of creamy white leather, and it's a white roof, and it flips off.
Oh, wow,
so
Jennifer.
It's a convertible Rolls.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Kyle Sandlands is going to be jealous that we're using a Rolls, but I like it.
We're not the only ones on this station with our own Rolls for a day. Thanks, you, Jennifer. Jen. Hold there. Dylan.
How you doing?
You've got an offer for the parade?
Yeah, I actually play the bagpipes in a marching band. I can't supply a band, but I have got myself in full uniform.
Maybe it's a single bagpipe has a nice feel to it.
I like the idea of a lone piper leading a Poemobile and a Rolls Royce one block through the city.
Dylan, how many Frank Stallone songs do you know on the bagpipes?
Unfortunately, I actually don't know Rocky much at all, so I know none.
Oh, that's all right, Dylan.
Chance to learn Far From Over on the pipes.
Is it tough?
Sorry, it's look. It is a bit tough, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right, Dylan. Hey, we're just asking. Stay on the line there as well, Dylan. We've got so many other calls to get through, but Frank's just arrived in the building. We've got to talk to him straight after this. We'll come back to that at the end of the show. Also, HamishAndy.com, if you are a marching band, we've locked off the other dancers, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Look, let's investigate this Poemobile aspect, because if we could get to fresh as new Poemobiles.
That'd be great. The Mustang's a great idea. The Rolls is superb. So we've got plenty of options. Anyway, all you have to do, guys, is be there if you're in Melbourne on an excursion. Teachers take your kids there.
Or get to Melbourne for
Little Collins.
A Frank sighting.
Between Russell and Flinders, or Swanson, I think it is.
I think it's about 100 metres of parade.
It'll be 12:30 till 12:36 parade.
If Frank was Usain Bolt, he could do the parade course in about 9.5 seconds.
This is Hamish and Andy.
Hamish Andy driving you home. So excited.
That music is playing because for the first time in the studio, he joins us, Mr. Frank Stallone.
In the house, baby.
We are humbled to be in the presence of Frank.
Oh, man.
How are you acclimatizing to Australia?
I really love it. I really have had a great time. People have just been so nice, and it's kind of weird because everything that's going on with all the bumper stickers and this, and I'm walking. No one knows who I am. I'm just walking walking around.
They're just being polite. They're just being polite, Frank. They're just playing it cool.
Is that what it is?
If you can hear a weird shrieking noise when they get round the corner, it's because they're just losing it.
Well,
and
Frank,
become...
in the paper today.
Yeah, we have to just talk about this.
Let's start with that.
Andy and I were away for the weekend, and you've been out on the town. You're pictured with a bevy of models.
Yes.
What's happening, Frank?
Well, I don't...
we take our eyes off you for 2 seconds.
Yeah. That's right. Can't.
Were you painting the town red?
Well, at that point, I think I was just... I don't even know where I was at that point. I was just standing...
Yes! Frank Stallone has touchdown.
Yes, they just propped me up. It was like Weekend at Bernie's. I was just like, there's some good-looking birds. I just stood there. You know, we were at that club, and it was like loud, and I said, oh, my God. And I saw my old friend Olivia Newton-John, who was upstairs.
Was she there?
Yes, she was.
Well, not unlike Ashton Kutcher, you went to the Carlton football match on the weekend, and I heard that you had a box as well as you went down to the rooms for the players before the match.
I watched the guys work out. I mean, they get into it, man. They just build up to it. But you know what the thing is? Because I couldn't tell before the difference between rugby and Australian no rules football.
Yeah.
So now I got it. The no rules guys aren't quite as big.
No, it's Aussie rules, not no rules.
It's Aussie rules? Okay. Which means no rules, right? Anyway.
Well, the thing is, I mean, Frank, you went down before the game, and obviously the players felt the effect because they crushed their opposition.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the Frank effect took over.
Frank effect.
Can you confirm?
Carlton hasn't won a game in 19 years. You visit the rooms, they crushed
It's
it.
like 90-1. I mean, it's like ridiculous.
Can you confirm that you sung all of them a cappella Far From Over before they went out?
We all sang.
Ended a 400-year losing streak.
Yes, we did.
Frank, another thing to bring up with you is that we've got your brother on there. We've been offered your brother for the show tomorrow.
We've been offered your brother.
You've been offered? It sounds like it's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently it'll bring us good luck for the harvest.
Yeah, right.
The lesser-known Stallone has been offered for our show tomorrow.
Listen, we don't want him coming in here, muscling in, taking any of the shine off Frank Week.
People of Australia want to know, are you happy with us to speak to Slide?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Is there anything you want us to pass on?
I want you to really stick it to him and say... I want you to this is my one tiger. Really give it to him. Good. Say, in other words, by the way, love, Frank's concert sold out in 4 minutes. Nothing is in 4 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And we got posters everywhere. And by the way, what are you doing? The exchangeables? The explodables? Yeah.
What are you guys again?
The crucibles? Something.
We will do that for you on your behalf. Is there any specific question you want us to ask him?
So something we can bring up from his past that only you would know, so he knows.
Were you ever Frank's manager he was actually for a week? But it was. He was.
Did you fire him?
No, it just kind of dissolved. It just kind of didn't go anywhere.
Sylvester was Frank's 5-day manager.
Well, yeah.
Small mishap with the band. They're not here yet, are they?
Yes, they are here. I saw them all.
They made it?
They made it.
Did they miss a flight?
Yes.
Good to hear. But they're here now.
Should we be worried as promoters for this concert? I mean, they're going to be there Wednesday night?
They're going to be there Wednesday.
Okay.
Frank,
because I'm not hearing... I mean, Frank, you put a lot of effort into this concert.
I know, man. If not, I'll just do it green screen. I'll do whatever you need to do.
Frank, let's set the tone a bit here. Mm-hmm. This is huge news that you've only told us a couple of hours ago. Fill Australia in.
Okay, I have been asked to do a song.
Make it sound like your own thought.
And I've been in thought with this. Yeah. It's actually the hardest song I've ever tried to do in my life because.
But it was definitely your own thought. This is you wanted to do this.
I wanted to do this.
Yeah. Yep, good.
And I'm going to perform I Hate Mondays. I am going to perform I Hate Mondays. Now, it might not sound like Newton Faulkner.
Yep.
But I will do it.
Well, the People's Champion in Frank Stallone will perform the People's song, I Hate Mondays, written by the People's thinker, Hawgs.
And announced on a Monday.
On a Monday.
I know. Hawgs joins us now. He's the one who wrote the lyrics for this. Hawgs, are you there?
Gents, I am indeed.
Did you hear the good news there, Hawgs?
I did, and that's fantastic, Frank.
Hawgs, could have you written any more difficult lyrics? I mean, it's just like, I will do it, pieces of it, but I think I might have to read
That's Hogs.
Because I can't remember my own lyrics.
Yeah, Hogs,
so,
would you be happy enough with Frank Stallone reading parts of I Hate Mondays?
That's fine. I've got it on my computer, so I'll print it out for you.
This is good.
Frank, what part of the song do you feel is the hardest? Or
everything.
Okay.
Like something about the DVD on the
2 weeks overdue DVD. Yeah,
but it's like in 8 bars. It's like 90 words.
Yeah.
So you'll get I'll be like Elvis. You know, like in Elvis, you go, and you get like 4 words out.
Yeah, sure,
it.
that's fine.
Yep. Are you happy with that
version? As long as we
Hogs?
get to the hook.
Yeah, Hogs, are you happy enough with that?
Well,
you
know, Frank, you're not going to change anything about it.
I'm not going to change anything. I just might not be able to get all the words in that short a time. So I will zip it. You got it.
So the most important thing about a song is, telling the story.
That's true.
Now, the story's the story. I don't want anyone changing the story.
I'm not going to change the story. I might abbreviate the story because I don't know what I'm saying, but I will.
If you give it your shot, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hogs, it'll be a best of the story.
It'll be...
Have you got a favourite lyric, Hogs, that you just do not want to see altered?
Oh, God.
I like I do like the World War II.
Okay.
That's the hardest one. Jeez, that's the one I can't... That's the one I'm having...
Well, that's the one Newton Faulkner even swallowed.
Well, we're at loggerheads here, Hogs, so you're saying that you can't... Frank, you can't touch the World War II lyric?
No, I think he needs to, because it does, remind everyone of World War II.
Well, you do hate Mondays, and as does everyone else. So can we get that? Can we work on that lyric?
I will try.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
That's great.
Because you have to understand, this has been a lot of work because a lot of those songs that you've wanted, I haven't done in 25 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like Running.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I had to go back to a live concert.
So you're watching old videos to relearn your old songs?
Yes. Because
people will love it.
It's going to work.
At HamishAndy.com. Hogs, you're going to be there at the concert, aren't you?
Oh, can't wait.
Hogs, we'll catch up with you on Wednesday, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, mate.
See you, mate.
No, this is crazy, man. This is going to be... It's almost like overwhelming, but it's cool. Once you get on stage, you just rock it.
It's going to be the show of the century, Frank. We have no doubt.
If you do not have tickets, make sure you get to the concert via the web. HamishAndy.com. We want this concert to be the biggest thing ever.
Sweet merch still available at the website.
You can get your T-shirts with Frank's face and also, of course, the official tour T-shirts at HamishAndy.com as well. Frank, thank you so much for coming in.
I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of Twitters, a lot of Twitters, and people want to know where can they get the music. And I said, it's very easy to go. You just go to cdbaby.com. That's the way to do it.
cdbaby.com, they can get your...
and just go for the Frank Stallone. Remember, it has to be on Simba Records. Because if it's not, I don't get paid. No, I'm only kidding.
He's not kidding. He's nodding vigorously.
Listen, I got ripped off for 35 years to make a few bucks, okay, babe? Okay, no.
Thanks, Frank. With Hamish and Andy driving you home.
Hamish and Andy.
Hamish and Andy driving you home for Pascal Klinkersheim. You never know what you're going to get.
And we've got to address something that was raised earlier in the show. If you have just joined us, we
welcome.
Very much so welcome. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. And then get alert, because we're dealing with a big issue here. We announced that there's going to be a parade on Wednesday for Frank Stallone, some 8 hours before he takes the stage at the Forum in Melbourne for, let me be frank with you, Fully Frank Tour for One Night Stallone League. We've managed to get a very small
part of the
road. It's not a major city block in Melbourne, but it's sort of...
That's good, though.
That's okay. We've set up a parade. We were looking for vehicles. We have the offer of 2 Pope-mobiles, 2 unused Pope-mobiles that are at the RAF base in Richmond in New South Wales for when the current Pope, Benedict, he visited recently. They were going to be used to transport Pope Benedict from the plane, and I believe this is correct, Dan, to do a sort of a victory lap around the tarmac, around the airport, to wave to the people that had come down to watch him land at the base, and then deposit him in the hangar. They were never used.
And then that's why when Norbert rang up and said, hey, there's 2 unused Pope-mobiles, we thought, well, that'd be perfect for Frank.
Hang on a sec.
We've done a bit of raw research.
We've had so many people emailing in because we just said, look, would you be up for a bit of a road trip, bit of a laugh, go to the RAF base, they'll chuck you the keys. I assume there's a rental agreement, fill that out, and just bang it on down to Melbourne.
We'd do it ourselves. We're driving to Melbourne if we didn't have to do a show tomorrow. I mean, would everyone be happy for us to take the show off tomorrow?
I mean, it's a sort of a 10 to 11 hour road trip. A lot of offers for people saying, yes, I'd love to take a Pope-mobile down to Melbourne.
Particularly Tim. He put in a great effort.
He's the father of two. Childcare was still TBC when he offered to drive the boatmobile down. Unfortunately, we've got onto the Air Force Base.
Yeah.
They're not registered.
The cars aren't registered
for Australian roads.
So,
now, it was going to be a tight turnaround to get the vehicles down to Melbourne by Wednesday anyway.
Now it's a tight illegal turnaround. Anyone willing to risk the legality of driving two unregistered vehicles, please email in. No, we're not going to do that.
Unfortunately, Project Frank Mobile has been shut down.
Yeah.
Just another one for the archives at the Air Force Base. We will be going still with the exciting concept of the Mustang and the Rolls-Royce.
Yes.
Who have been registered. And Joseph Ratzinger did not use also.
We've got the number. He's called through just during that last song, Sylvester Stallone, and obviously brother of the more famous Frank Stallone, who's playing in Australia tomorrow night. We're about to call it back and see if we can have a chat to him about his new film, The Expendables. We'll put the number in, Giggling Ben.
Hello?
Sylvester Stallone.
Hi, how are you guys?
Very good. Welcome to the Hamish and Andy Show, Sylvester.
I know, it's about time you guys called.
Well, we're here to smoke the peace pipe, Sylvester, and say, well done on The Expendables.
Oh, thank you. I just, tried to blow everything up as best I could.
Well, if people want action, there is definitely no shortage of action in this film.
I think there's sort of like one daffodil left in the corner of a field at the end of a film that wasn't blown up, and then someone runs in during the credits and stamps on it.
There's limb from limb. Actually, I just wanted to do a little old school kind of a get-together, boys behaving badly, male pattern badness there, and I got a few of my real tough friends and said, let's just make a movie, no statement, no this, no that, just have some fun.
Well, Sly, when you look back at the first cut of your film, did you go too much explosions or not enough explosions? I'd love to see where you thought the balance was.
Well, I thought too many limbs are still attached.
Okay.
Yep. No, actually, I thought there was too much humor in the first one. What I like to do is I do a scene straight, and then we start to ad lib, and it just kept going. When you can't get someone, you don't know when to pull out of an ad lib, and you're in ad lib hell. Joking.
Who would you say was the craziest ad libber? You've got Dolph Lundgren, you've got Mickey Rourke.
Well, Dolph's ad lib is pretty dry.
Can you count staring as ad libbing?
That's exactly what his Viking Swedish ad lib is. Actually a scowl and the hammer of Thor in the back of your neck. No, actually the best ad libber would be probably Terry Crews.
Yep.
Actually, what am I talking about? I'm the only ad libber, Jet Li. No one talked but me, actually. That's the problem. I would not stop talking.
And no one can do anything because you're the director.
There it is.
What an amazing cast. You got, like you mentioned, Dolph Lundgren, yourself, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Mickey Rourke, Arnold Schwarzenegger's in there for a bit, Bruce Willis.
Is it tough to tie down Arnie to do a walk-on role?
It is hard because, I've been trying to get him on board to do a film for like 25 to 30 years, believe it or not, and it's always no.
Hang on, are you doing a Sylvester Stallone impersonation?
I'm doing
Schwarzenegger.
I'm doing Rocky talking to the Terminator. Oh, yo. And he would say no. He's always doing something else. I said, all right, to hell with it. Then after he became governor, that's when we became good friends. We have lunch every weekend. So I thought, okay, I'm going to ask him. He's probably going to say no anyway, but let me go for it. He goes, yeah. And now you say yeah. Now that we're you're retired and we're past our prime, you say yes. Thank you. Thanks.
Was there anyone that said no? Was there anyone that you wanted on the bill? For instance, the first person that came to mind for Hamish and I was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I asked him first.
Oh, did you?
Is he busy?
Well, in all due respect, he had a different agenda.
Yeah.
And I don't exactly know what that was, other than he talked about doing love stories and things like that, and thought I should do movies that save the world. I go, I can't even save myself here.
It's been some years since the Rockies, the Rambos. For all of you on set, is there a little bit of extra time between takes so that you can catch your breaths after?
Yeah, how dare you? You know what? I wish you guys are on the set. You need a good butt kick in kidding, both of you here.
Good call.
Are you kidding me? We had a guy, for example, Randy Couture, who is a 5-time world champion, and Jet Li, and these guys are whirling dirt, and Dolph Lundgren, who was a world champion. There's a lot of testosterone. And Jason, no, actually, everyone is hyper.
Well, I'd only
I'd
only ask that question from the opposite side of the globe, Sly.
Okay.
from the safety of our island bunker here in Australia.
No, I mean, didn't you see those guys unload on people? That's like pretty close to being real.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of action, a lot of running about. I mean, Hamish and I are not known for our fitness. We would definitely require 1 or 2 days between takes.
I did a 14-kilometre fun run lately, but I don't know if it'd make it into a film.
I think it would, seriously.
Thank you, Sylvester. Well, at risk of, we don't want this interview to go off the rails at all, but we need to let you know, did you know your brother Frank is in Australia at the moment?
I heard that.
He is the biggest star in Australia at the moment.
He's out here at the moment to play a concert. We bought him out to play a concert tomorrow night. Let me be frank with you, the Fully Franked Tour for one night Stallone.
You're kidding. Very clever, guys. I like that.
Well, he has a highly punnable name. That's part of the attraction.
Now, Frank's got posters, and there's some posters that are alongside yours, and billboards as well, which is just incredible. Stallone's taking over Australia at the moment. Sly, we wanted to ask you, do you have any message for Frank? The concert sold out in 4 minutes. Is any message before tomorrow night where he hits stage?
Boy, this is a guy, he's like an old pro here. I don't know what message I can say except, don't get dehydrated.
Don't get dehydrated.
Good tip.
Because when we do action films, that's like, are you dehydrated? That's the only thing. Like, we don't care if you're bleeding and your artery is slashed. Are you hydrated? Yes.
Do you have a message for the audience? I mean, you've seen Frank play.
Yeah.
No, I mean they're gonna see a consummate professional who has worked his way through the ranks, and he's just gonna knock you dead.
Yeah. Well, that's my message to the audience: would be stand back.
Yeah.
just stand back and prepare for Frank.
Similar to the audience.
Nothing yet.
The Expendables. Stand back. I mean, it might apply for both shows.
The cinema I went to, they wouldn't sell the front 2 rows of the theatre just because there's that many explosions on screen.
You have to wear a raincoat. I know.
Sylvester, we said to Frank, "Hey, listen, we're chatting to Sylvester. Is there something almost like proof of life? Is there something that we can say to him that proves to Sylvester that we've been talking to Frank? And can you give us a secret word that would mean something to Sylvester that we couldn't possibly know?" And he said, Charlotte Hall.
Yeah, that's right. Charlotte Hall.
What does that mean?
That's where I got my ass kicked on a daily basis.
What is that?
It was a military school, but not really. It was kind of a school for kids that didn't fit in anywhere. And it was deep in the southern hemisphere of Maryland. Real tough school. I mean, I want to run it down, but it was hardcore. Yep. Oh, yeah. And we both went there for a year. So, yeah, I remember Charlotte Hall.
He gave us another secret word.
The second one was Binky.
Yeah, Binky there was a thing called the Binky brush, which was a hairbrush. Yep. And I guess my parents ran out of names at the time, so I was called Binky until they could come up with a cool one like Sylvester. Anyway, guys, I got to go. I got to go blow something up.
Okay, all righty. Thank you, Sylvester.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the Expendables, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Was that a walkout?
I hate it.
It was a quick wrap-up. I don't know if he loved Binky. Binky Stallone stars in The Expendables, hitting theatres right now. Go and see it.
This is Hamish and Andy.
Haim, if someone's just joined us now, welcome.
Take a seat, though.
Congratulations.
Get out a notepad.
A fair bit to catch you up on.
Tomorrow night, Frank Stallone will stride onto the stage, both in the physical sense and online at hamishandandy.com. 7 p.m. The stream starts, Australian Eastern Standard Time. For the Let Me Be Frank With You, Fully Frank Tour for one night Stallone. Finally, the concert of a lifetime that he dreamed about and we dreamed about. And then we're on a dream-sharing website, and we realised we're having the same dream.
Compatible dream.
And we said, we've got to make this happen.
Yep.
And it will be happening tomorrow night. Already the parade Tomorrow is happening midday, 12 o'clock for a 12:30 start.
All teachers take school excursions to Little Collins, 12 for a 12:30 start.
And bands as well. I mean, we've got a lone piper out the front of the parade, but if you play a trombone or a tuba, bring it along.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of parades are missing. Musical spectators.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't just come to watch the band. Be a band.
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah.
Jam as Frank passes you by and watch your instrument get louder, sharper, more musical when you're in the presence of Frank.
Tomorrow night at 7. In fact, turn your microphone on, Cackling Jack. At 7 on the dot, Cackling Jack and your band, Year 9 band, Last Chance, will be opening. Have you had a microphone rehearsal yet?
Tonight is the first microphone rehearsal. Everything rehearsal. Everyone's going to be there. All instruments and microphones.
And that hasn't happened for
probably since we played in Year 9. Yeah,
well, that's not great.
And how long are we talking about? We're talking about 6 years, aren't we?
This seriously,
Jack. This is
tonight. And then I think we've got a sound check tomorrow, so that's another rehearsal right there.
Yeah. you don't use the sound check as a rehearsal.
Then the gig, that's 3 rehearsals.
When do we get to see the performance? Jack, this is Last Chance's Last Chance. I mean, we tried to reform you for the Logie Spit Roast party, and you had to disband. You weren't prepared enough.
Is your mum going to watch the stream?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So she'll have a bit of a Last Chance party, not a Frank party?
Yeah, well, she'll be more excited about us than Frank.
Yeah.
Well, she's in the minority.
She's very huge.
I mean, look, I say that, but Jack, we're getting a lot of excited people, who you're in the same boat as Frank, really. A lot of people haven't seen Frank play before and haven't seen Last Chance play.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably, only a few dozen people might have ever seen you guys play any music.
Yeah.
You're a really exclusive acts.
13 10 60 right now. If you're Jack's mum, what are you doing? What are you organising for the Last Chance tomorrow and to watch it on the stream? But more importantly, are you organising a Frank party? Or where are you going to watch it from?
A Frank stock.
Do
you have banners? Do you have T-shirts?
Yeah. Have you flown to Frankfurt just to watch it live stream from there? Just so you feel more at Frank?
Do the time difference.
Yeah.
Do the time difference properly, because that's an expensive flight to Germany for a missed web concert. Jack, have you got an outfit organised for Last Chance? Any sort of stage outfit?
I was just going to wear my clothes, just normal clothes.
Okay. Yeah,
it's radical.
13 10 60, give us a buzz, and we'd like to find out what you're doing for a Frank party to celebrate the biggest concert.
I've written Frank on my hat.
Oh, so. I'm burnt out, Ander. I'm wrecked. Show week. The show must go on.
Yeah.
But I'm just at my wit's end. You and I are up all night sketching stage plans, trying to go through the songs. Where are the fire explosions going to go off? Where are the jets going to blow up?
Yep.
Can't have flames while the dancers on stage. Not allowed to burn the dancers. Just learning all these rules, all these concert rules.
They are a bit strict.
Can we have laser lights? Yes. Can we have real lasers? No. Oh. Can we? Why not?
Can we have a Ford laser?
Yes,
with Frank,
you
Frank
can.
on the roof of that.
Can we have a Ford laser strapped to the roof and just high beam the lights? Well, it'd be better to have actual laser lights and cheaper. Great.
Cool.
Thanks for your feedback.
Let's do that. All these things.
I mean, that's our world. We don't want to bore you with all the logistics. But what are you doing to organise for Frank Stallone's concert that you'll be watching online tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, hamishandandy.com. Trent,
will we also be on the 7 p.m. project? We'll do a cross for them as well. And I think you'll be able to see the cross, strangely enough, happening on the live stream.
Unbelievable. I mean, that's technology. That's about 19 different versions of new media right there. Trent, you're organising a bit of a party for Frank tomorrow night?
Yeah, I sure am. Me and the boys are going to come round, stream the show, and for a special occasion, we're going to cook up some Frankfurts.
Yeah, nice.
Delicious. Get them in you.
Well, I can't wait.
Trent, will you have...
Trent, this hasn't just coincidentally fallen on hot dog night for you.
What are the odds of that? I know it's a miracle.
Thanks, Trent. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow, mate. We'll be thinking of you, Jim, on 13 10 60. Jim, tell us what are you going to be doing tomorrow night?
My wife and I were going to drive an hour and a half from where we live to a place called Frankston in Victoria.
Yep.
Lovely. And we're both going to be dressed as Frankenstein.
Oh, well, that is just beautiful,
wow.
Jim.
3 hits of Frank, the hat trick, once you actually watch the stream. Jim, Frankston, of course, is short for Frankstown. And legend has it that 500 years ago, he himself founded the town.
Yeah,
Frank Stallone.
Exactly. Jim, thank you for that. Well done.
Some
Good luck.
say that if you play the concert tomorrow night in Frankstown loud enough, the town will explode.
Wow. We don't want Jim.
They have been proven to be liars.
Okay, good. Joining us is Jill, Cackling Jack's mum. Jill, you'll be watching it tomorrow night?
I will be watching, but, I'm most interested in the first 3 minutes.
The first 3 minutes, Last Chance, of course. Your son's band.
That's right. Are there Last Chance T-shirts too, Andy?
I don't know. Let's let Jack turn his mic on. Jack, any merch?
There's no T-shirts, Ma. We're only playing one song and then they want us to go.
Hey, hang on. You earn your encore. Jack, I've told you this.
But nobody's there, so who do we earn it
Jack,
from?
You play while the door's open, because that's the last time you played in the school gym. That's how it happened. Then, if people like the last 75% of the song they hear, they'll cheer for an encore.
And you earn your encore. Jill, can I just ask you...
have you been to any Last Chance gigs, Jill?
Well, I've been to them to pick him up. I've never actually seen him play live. So I've been to rehearsals, I think, once or twice. But
Jill,
I haven't seen him play live.
Has he been rehearsing, Jill? He's been playing it pretty cool, going, I haven't been, doing any rehearsals. I might give 40 a call soon.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's in.
I don't want to let that cat out of the bag, but I think there has been some rehearsing. Yeah.
There's been one rehearsal, mate.
Jill, I know from photos that Jack drapes a lot of musical instruments around his room to impress chicks when he brings them back. Have you visited that room? Have you told him to clean it up?
Well, I have on many occasions. No, he's got a whole band set up because he's not at home anymore. All we've got left is the drum kit.
I know. I can tell you, Jill, from photos, he set up some sort of lady lair in his bedroom and uses basses and guitars to lure them in.
You might get to meet one of them over a family dinner someday, Jill. Someday.
When's he going to settle down, Jill?
When's he
going to get a girlfriend?
Yeah. I don't know when he's going to get a girlfriend. I keep asking him if he's seen any pretty girls.
All right, thanks, Ma.
Thank you, Jill. Dave, wrap this up for us, mate. You got something exciting happening to coincide with the concert tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, HamishAndy.com.
Hey, boys, how are you?
Very good, Dave.
Hey, my neighbours are having a Frank party.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like all girls.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to splash on some Frank cologne.
Here we go.
Wait till the end of the party and then just be there when they finish.
Oh, really?
So you think Frank should do the job of getting these girls very excited via the internet in U-Waltz with a bit of jupe on. And the rest is history.
And
okay, good luck, Dave.
Take your half jacket over to your neighbour's house.
Thank you, Dave. Look forward to hearing it. We should point out, if you want to perform alongside Frank, all you have to do, it's very simple. Go to HamishAndy.com, upload a photo of your face or a photo of you in action. There's a terrific photo a girl has. She's jumping. She's in midair. She's on a beach, and it says, I think it says, "We love Frank."
Perfect. In the sand.
In the sand, underneath her.
Right.
Perfect. That'll be on the big screen, and you'll be able to see it on the web. You can perform alongside Frank. So just go to HamishAndy.com, upload your face. We'll have that, I think, towards the end of his set. Hamish and Andy driving you home. Of course, concert tomorrow night, Frank Stallone.
Absolutely, Andy. Let me be frank with you. The Fully Frank Tour for one night still only. We've come so far, and finally the man will walk onto stage tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. Web stream, HamishAndy.com, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You pumped up, are you, mate?
I'm extremely pumped up, Andy. I can't wait.
Excited?
Yes, very excited. How are you feeling?
Well, I've got to say that I'm a little bit disappointed in you, and I'm a little bit disappointed to find this.
What, a cup of coffee?
No, look at my other hand.
Oh, what is that?
You tell me, mate. It says Frank Stallone concert, live cassette.
Oh, maybe he dropped one off, from an old concert.
It says recorded live at the Forum, 18th of August 2010.
Maybe he dropped one off from the future.
I found 2,000 of them on your desk, mate.
Oh well, that's probably nothing.
No, it's probably something. It's probably a big something. Why do you have 2,000 cassettes that say that you've got a live recording of the concert that hasn't even happened?
I don't know, mate. Don't believe everything you read.
Well, now let's have a listen then. Let me put this cassette in my boombox here, and let's have a listen.
Hey everyone, I'm Frank Stallone. Welcome to the Frankwarium. Let's swim in music. Woo!
What the hell, man? Are you selling these? That's way out of line.
What's the big deal, Ando? Everyone bootlegs for a few extra bananas.
It's not even bootlegging. You've faked a bootleg. That's it. You don't have a listen.
I love you, Frankie!
Hey, thanks very much, baby. I love you too. Let's get franked up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what to say. I actually don't know what to say. I'm so disappointed in you.
Well, you shouldn't be. You should actually be quite appointed in me. I did it for us.
You used to be all about the music, man.
Man, think of all the sweet Cowans we're going to make.
What?
Edith Cowan. She's the chick on the $50 note.
Stop thinking of money and start thinking of the melody.
Oh! My lower lip!
Maybe you can fix it with all the dirty money you're earning now.
Oh, yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
They continued fighting like this for some hours. Even though he loved Hamish very much and didn't enjoy hitting him, Andy really was furious Hame had jeopardised Frank's reputation with such a crude money-making scheme. Perhaps Hamish knew deep down Andy was right, but rather than listening to his friend, he lashed out with personal insults.
I'm so happy, and it's so lucky that I found them.
Oh, well, at least I don't try and sell shrubs to make cash.
They were box hedges.
Yeah, well, your hedges are overpriced and poorly pruned. What do you think about that?
You don't mean that.
I wouldn't buy one of your hedges if God himself held a silver gun to my head.
It was really horrible to see. A silly mistake by Hamish was threatening not only the Frank Stallone concert, but their friendship. Andy had to take drastic action.
I'll be driving around in a brand new Ford Capri and you'll still be taking the bus.
That's it. I'm burning the tapes.
Andy, no!
Goodbye, fake bootlegs.
My fruit legs!
That's got a bit of steam
What have
to
you
it.
done?
Initially, Hamish thrust his bare hands into the flames to save his tapes. But the accelerant Andy had used was particularly aggressive, and the tapes melted within seconds. Illuminated only by the flames of the tape fire, the two men watched silently for a few minutes. It was Hamish that first broke the silence.
Hey, I just wanted to say sorry. I think I probably lost it a bit there. Yeah, I didn't mean that stuff about your hedges.
Shh. It's okay. Look, I'm sorry for burning all the tapes.
Shh. Andy, you saved me. You saved the concert. You saved us. I just can't believe it.
You're welcome. Should we go to a song?
Yeah. Actually, the fumes from the fire are burning the inside of my lungs and nose a bit. Quite acrid.
A little bit dizzy.
Hamish and Andy, friends forever, and strictly anti-fruit-legging.
Sorry, you just caught me at the end of saying grace before the show. Dear God, please let Frank and all that you have created with him in him shine upon us today as we get through the show. Ando, we are backstage at the Forum. It's show day, baby.
Good afternoon, everyone.
It's show day.
Hamish and Andy to drive you home. So excited.
It's show day.
Not just backstage, understage.
It's show day.
It's show day.
Show day, everyone.
This
is it. Everyone, calm down.
I'm calm.
Calm down.
Can you calm down?
Calm down. It's show day.
I know it's show day.
Everything's going to be okay. What do we do? What have we got organised? Oh, God.
Over the next couple of hours.
Oh, God, so much to do. Why does it always come down to us to organise everything?
Aim over the next couple of hours. What a massive day we have. This show day.
It's show day.
It's show day. We'll talk to Frank Stallone next. Of course, the star of the biggest concert in the universe. If you never got tickets, make sure you get to HamishAndy.com. We're going to talk to Jack. Cackling Jack sometimes presses the buttons for us here. His Year 9 band has reformed. They will be taking the stage at 7 p.m.
Historic. And also, the Lord Mayor of Melbourne will be unveiling a plaque with us to commemorate show day.
Hamish and Andy.
And the man himself has graced our dressing room. Thank you for coming in, Frank. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, everyone put on their clothes. The dressing room, sorry.
Oh, take them off, put them on, do a star jump.
That's exactly.
All your demands. I'm getting sick of them,
Frank.
Frank.
Crazy, okay. Tearaway pants on stage on She's So Popular. We got it all.
Frank, we're 4.5 hours away from you striding onto stage and this dream becoming a reality. How are you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling incredible. I must admit, when we were at the studio, I was overwhelmed. I started getting like a panic attack. And my mother said to me, Frank, you've been on stage 10,000 times in your life.
Yeah.
Every bad club, you're great. So now you have a great venue, so now you're nervous? Because everything's good? I said, yeah, I'm used to everything going wrong. I guess because now, you have sound. And it's just wonderful. The sound crew here, your guys and everyone, it's just perfect. We got really good sound.
Are you happy with the explosions and the fire?
Well,
I've only tested those a few times. I noticed they're a little bit close to you.
Yeah, and I have like curly hair, which is porous, which means I could end up looking like Tom Jones with receding. I have to get hair plugs.
You can invent a new dance, the Flaming Jones.
Yeah, that's right. They'll call me Plugs Bunny. You know?
I noticed your keyboardist had to move a fair bit back from the front of the stage.
I felt like he was trying to steal a bit of your thunder as well.
Who was that?
Your keyboardist, a bit too far up front.
Yeah, we have we do it a wedge.
Yeah. The classic flying V.
Flying V. I said, you got to be behind. Yeah. It doesn't say Frank and keyboard.
No.
It's not Captain and Tennille.
No.
It's not like
just the captain over here.
It's not the Eurythmics. Okay?
Frank, today's the day. The last thing you need is to be usurped by your keyboardist.
Oh, right.
Let's talk about the parade, Frank.
The parade was incredible. I mean, I got to tell you, I was a little paranoid. It was cold. First of all, they said, no, Raw, it's around the corner. By the time I got there, I had frostbite.
Yeah.
My hair was really bad. I worked, my hair changes by the minute. It's curly. I said, this is open car, freezing, dead.
We should point out today a parade in Frank's honour. We had a one-block parade in the city of Melbourne, CBD, and the turnout was just
thousands.
Yes.
No, seriously. I mean, it was...
Go to HamishAndy.com, check it out.
Fortunately, we could come back to the stage and have them fire off the pyrotechnics and thaw us out again. Yeah. So that's probably why we got those.
Might have a second parade, like with the being evicted from the forum. Hey, we got a parade.
So, Frank, you head back to the Novotel soon, where you're staying. What does the only Stallone in our mind, what does he do for the next 3 hours before the big night?
Well, first fix my hair.
Yeah.
It's very bad. It is my hair, but it just has a life of its own.
Of the 3 hours before you come into the venue, how much will we spend on hair maintenance?
50%?
40 hours.
You can condense 40 hours of hair care into 3.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got 10 guys working on it.
If you're 37 hours late for the gig because of the hair,
it's great, man.
I will be one angry promoter.
I know you will. The promoters are... No, but I think I'll go back and take a shower, clean up, get ready. I'm like the type of guy that likes to get all changed and fresh, clean socks, just ready to go.
Oh, so people can know that you were in clean socks tonight when you rock out.
So I'm not dirty.
No, he'll be clean. The music's
fully
clean.
Fresh Frank tonight.
That's the new tour.
Fully fresh tour.
That's the sequel. After we finish this one,
I think Will Smith might have done it in 1994.
Oh yes, the fully
tour.
Fresh Prince tour.
Frank, thank you so much on behalf of Australia. Everyone is just so pumped for you. Thank you so much for coming out. We can't wait to see you hit the stage tonight, around about 9:15.
For Andy and I, it's a
dream
come true.
It is.
Seeing you up on stage, we look at each other, we're like, it's like our baby shower, our bar mitzvah, all at once.
Yep.
All at once. Everything we could ever dreamed of.
And it's great. And it was like a bar mitzvah for me without the moil there.
Yeah.
So I don't need that on stage. Anyway.
No.
But the thing
we'll try not to do that.
Yes, right.
Frank, tonight people can watch it, HamishAndy.com. They can always also see us on the 7 p.m. project on Channel 10. Make sure you watch the gig tonight. Yeah. Good luck, mate, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, and I thank you. And I think it's going to go viral. I think this thing's going to get bigger than you think. All of a sudden, you're going to have every act from the 60s going, about me.
Well, there's only one
Frank in our minds.
I said, hey, man, it was already Frank, dude. You're done.
You're done. Go clean up that hair.
All right, I'll see you later, mate.
It is show day, Ham.
Show day, Ando.
Show day. You and I are, we're a little bit of a flutter.
We've just got a lot of stuff to organise. We've just been out watching Soundcheck for Frank Stallone's concert tonight. Let me be frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour for One Night Stallone. It will be at HamishAndy.com, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's where you'll see Cackling Jack take the stage, who pressed the buttons for it. I'm going to talk to him shortly, but let's go back to today.
Let's go back to today. It's, even just walking in here in the morning, the lights are being rigged. The pyrotechnics are being, inserted. Someone's running around screaming on fire. Everyone's nodding, going, good, that's what we want. First one. They do say you burn about 7 or 8 people a gig. We've got one out of the way. Yep. Glad it wasn't one of the audience.
It's kind of like a warning. If you can burn 3 or 4 people up front, it won't happen.
Get it out of your system.
Yeah. Exactly, it won't happen throughout the night.
A lot of uni students do it as a job.
Yeah,
just very sacrificial burner.
Yeah, very similar to medical testing.
Yeah, you and I did it when we were at uni.
Yeah,
that's right. we can't really wear shorts. We've got quite wrinkled skin on our calves, but it's a great way to get into see the magic of a gig before the night. Just get right up and near the action.
Hey, today we wanted a parade, and we asked the people of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Look, people could travel interstate, but
worth it too in hindsight.
We had one street of one block.
Yep.
Blocked off
for our mini parade.
Little Collins, We should point out that we're in the back of Chris's
Mustang.
black Mustang. He called in yesterday and said, yes, I've got an open-top vehicle. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wasn't
Beautiful. So for people that didn't hear us organising the parade, Chris donated his Mustang as the lead car. That you, myself, and Frank were in the lead car. The car behind, I believe, was that a Cadillac?
Yeah.
Yeah, car behind was a Cadillac with the
Red
band
Cadillac.
in it.
Yep. I think it was
gorgeous.
Sally, I think, who donated that one. Beautiful Sally.
And then at the start of the parade, there was a lone piper.
Lone Pied Piper. Haim, we started one block further back just so we could get a bit of a run-up. Frank thought that was the start of the parade.
He was a bit disappointed.
He was a bit disappointed with the
there
turnout
weren't many people there.
Of no people. Little did he know that once we crossed the major street of Russell Street in Melbourne, that's where the parade would start for one block only.
You can go to the website hamishandy.com if you want to see pictures of the parade, but we're about to pick up the action here.
We should point out that little bit of drumming you can just hear in the background is sound check.
I think it's someone on stage just wailing away.
Someone on stage just sound checking. If you wondered why random drums was happening.
We haven't brought in one of those vaudeville drummers to do a drum roll every time we tell a joke, although not a bad idea.
But, Haim, you're right. Well, we pick up the parade. You, myself, Frank, getting in Chris's black Mustang, and we are taking a one-block run-up at the parade area.
All right, Frank, we're one block away from where the parade commences. We're in the back of the Mustang. This is the hero vehicle for the parade.
Thanks, Chris, by the way. Chris, thank you.
No worries at all.
Have you ever been in a parade before, Frank?
Actually, no.
Okay, well, I've done a lot of Easter bonnet parades, so you just stick by me if you need any advice. Let me
It's
know.
not great parade conditions, is it?
This is like the St. Patty's Day parade in New York. It's freezing.
It's okay.
Well, unfortunately, we got no choice. Paraders, ready!
We've got a police escort here.
Police, ready! Just need a nod from the cops. We
Good,
ready?
Chris, we're pulling out.
Police are nodding. Dear Frank Parade spectators, we are 15 seconds away from official waving duties.
Everybody at home, we're just about to get to the parade area. There would be about 100 people I can see. There's a lone bagpiper. The lone bagpiper is in front.
And he's
Attention, lone bagpiper. Warm your pipes. We are approaching. Good people of Melbourne, welcome to the pre-commencement party of the parade for Frank Stallone. Once we cross this intersection, we will be in official parade mode.
There's a protester.
We will be waving.
It looks like there's a protester sitting down on whether he wants Frank to kiss him or something. There's someone lying across the road. Chris?
Dear Piper, you have permission to sweep the protester out of the way.
It's just a speed hump, guys. It's okay.
All right.
Speed
green
bump.
light. Here we go.
We're approaching commencement of the parade. Begin piping. Ladies and gentlemen. We are now commencing the parade.
The parade is starting.
This is the parade.
Mr. Frank Stallone, everybody. As Chris and his black Mustang hit a top speed of 3 kilometres an hour, we realised that what looked like 100 people at first was more like 1,000. This parade had really taken off. Frank! Hey! Oh, this girl's crying. This girl's crying. They cannot believe it.
Frank.
That'd be 1,000 people. What a turnout.
Frank in Melbourne and Frank in Australia.
Let Frank speak to the people. Good day, mates. Frank,
So great to be here. Thank you.
Wow, we did not expect to turn out like this.
Wow.
This is
fabulous. Thank you, everybody. See you tonight.
Hamish and Andy.
We are coming to you live today, everyone, from backstage underneath in the bowels of the Forum Theatre, where tonight Frank Stallone will take the stage, making our dreams a reality. And the band, Ando, I mean, they're great guys. Yeah. They're all out from LA. They've been sound checking all day. They've just taken off back to the Novotel where they're staying. But have you been having trouble not knowing which kind of high five to do? Like whether you do the fist or the hand?
One guy
just went to
always throwing out the fist.
I went to the drummer to do the fist, and he pulled his hand out of his pocket, but it was an open hand. So then I switched to open hand, but he'd gone back to fist.
Well, drummer would
so I
always
just
fist, you'd think.
Well, then I just caught his fist and had to give it 2 squeezes. Which, for anyone that's ever caught a fist, that's what you're meant to do. It's very LA. 2 squeezes on a fist. It's the new shake.
Hamish and Andy.
Joining us in the all dressing room, Cackling Jack. How are you feeling, Cackling Jack?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty nervous, but good.
Well, for people that have just joined the adventure,
Welcome.
you have reformed. And you've abandoned your job today as pushing the buttons for us on the show, and you've reformed your Year 9 band, Last Chance.
Yeah. Year 9 band is, as in, we just played in Year 9, and by Year 10 we were broken up.
Yeah. Yes, and that is the tragedy. For a lot of Last Chance fans, they thought the dream was over.
Went too
but
early.
Good news on a lot of band
You can understand
forums.
that it didn't break up because, someone died or, like other massive bands like, Jeff Buckley's and others. You guys just got over it, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't remember why.
Okay, yeah.
I doubt it broke up because one of you left to join the Foo Fighters or something.
Well,
did anyone join another band for a while?
No, not really.
So
none
40
of us
Lewis
really play anymore. 40 still has the drum kit at his house, so he probably still jams around, but I don't think he's in a band.
Can I ask Jack whose gear you're using tonight?
I've been lent a guitar by your brother, actually, who plays in a real band.
So what's your band?
Not too many people go around to my parents' house
on the day of the gig.
Bono actually was the last person to go around to my mum and say, "Hey, Mrs. Lee, can I please borrow Cam's guitar?"
But Jack, there's so much support for Last Chance at the moment. Emails are flooding in to the show. Very keen to see you because you're opening the show tonight. A girl called Thea Bridgman has emailed in.
No, she hasn't.
Going, dreams do come true. I regret so much. What does that mean?
No, I told you in confidence, not on air, that when we last played, Thea Bridgman was probably the girl I had a crush on and was trying to impress.
In Year 9. Yeah.
In Year 9. So that's, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
If she could only see us now.
Cackling Jack, how many rehearsals have you had?
Well, last night was our first real rehearsal. So it was the second rehearsal, but the first one with microphones. And in a proper room.
I heard
in a proper room. Where did you play last time? In a cupboard?
In 40's TV area.
Don't worry, Chris Martin only gets 3 microphone rehearsals a year, so you've got to space them out.
Good news
with
for the
Coldplay.
Good news for the rest of the band, guys. We don't have to play in an attic. We can play in a real room.
Would you say you're over prepared?
Probably not.
Probably more at the other end?
Because we knew what songs we were playing, so I thought we'd just get to rehearsal and it'd be just going through formalities. Like, we all played it at home. Let's do it together. Yeah. All good, thumbs up, let's go. So it's a bit trickier.
Yeah, you have to learn to mould together as a band.
Yeah.
So,
otherwise, you're a solo artist.
Does anyone in the band, are you worried for anyone? I mean, are you prepared?
Probably me, most of all.
If you had to point the finger at who is probably going to let you down... Oh, don't put yourself Jack. Come on.
Well, this is the hard thing about being the lead guitarist and the singer. Yeah. 2 things to worry about.
What's that?
40's got drums, Lewis has got bass, I got guitar and vocals.
Yeah. Okay.
2 things to know.
Hope you're getting paid double.
We're going to let you do 2 songs. The first song, for people who don't know, is going to be starting when the doors are closed. Obviously, like your last gig where they couldn't get the doors open at recess to the Renaissance Theatre, and so you played to an empty room. And
at what stage during the song do you want us to open the doors?
Probably if you could open them straight away so that maybe by the end of a song... there's some people at the front because it's a pretty big place. So getting from the doors to the front, and we're a punk band, so the songs go for 2 minutes. We might be done by the time anyone sees
Mate,
it.
it's going to be like Stella McCartney or the David Jones Boxing Day sales. Everyone's going to be wanting to push the doors down.
Well, I hope so. But I never get to things on time, especially gigs and stuff. Are people going to come at 7 or
yes,
come
they
at
will.
For Last Chance, they will. Are you prepared, Jack?
Well. Not really. Like last night, so the podcast goes up about 8 o'clock. Yeah. So we started about 8:30, had some pizza and stuff, so got underway about 9.
You've got 1 proper rehearsal and you spent most of it eating pizza.
By midnight, we weren't happy with the first song, so there was talk of changing the song at last minute. And there was a bit of passing around the iPhone, choosing songs out of the iPod. Oh, can we do this? But we've decided to stick to the songs we had just because we'd already know them.
Reminds me of when Hogs the night before the English exam to try and decide that he was going to change books.
Or maybe I'll do the Chinese exam instead.
Jack, good luck. You're going to head up for sound check. The first time you've ever probably had an official sound check with soundies and your own foldback and everything.
The guy here asked me for an input list. I don't know what that is. I had to Google it.
And you've also got your own dressing room. Have you noticed that? Last chance.
Oh, wow.
No, that's our toilet you're looking at. If you're happy with it, we'll take your dressing room.
Your dressing room's out there. It's next to Frank's and Vanessa's. Last Chance got their own dressing room. You're sorted, mate. 13 10 60, though. Give us a call. When have you been horrifically underprepared? What was it for? Doesn't necessarily have to be a gig. George on 131060. Yours was similar, a band-related one.
Yeah, hey guys, love your show.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George.
Yeah, my band in Year 9 won the Yamaha School Music Rock Festival. I was sick at home, and my friend, the guitarist, rocks up in crutches at about 7 o'clock at night and says, hey, we have to play in the Yamaha Rock Festival in like an hour. And we went, oh, that's right, we'd entered a month beforehand.
So you forgot that you entered it?
We forgot we'd entered it, so we had to quickly get the rest of the members and then convince a friend who we didn't really know very well to drive us there.
Yeah.
We got there just before we played, and then we just made up the set list, like, on stage almost. I'm sick. The guitarist has got a broken leg. And we won. We got gold. We got, like, $500 or something.
George
doesn't speak volumes for the quality of competition at the Yamaha Rock Festival.
George, would you say that you played well, though, or do you think it is just the quality of the other competitors?
No, I don't know. I think it was just the adrenaline of, oh, man, like, because we didn't prepare, because we were just having fun, and we're like, hey, we're not going to win. Let's just have fun. We were so relaxed that we just played well.
Yeah, and people are just going, how are these guys? I love the theme you've gone with, the fake broken leg. You're always coughing and sneezing.
Thanks, George. Dean, when did you feel horrifically underprepared on 131060?
How you going, guys?
Great,
Frankly,
Dean.
you guys are awesome and frank and funny at the same time.
Oh, thank you.
Let's frank tonight.
You feeling franked up?
Yes, I am.
Good, Dean.
Sitting on the side of the freeway, just frank and sitting here.
Hey, Dean, have you been in the same position as Cackling Jack, horrifically underprepared?
Yeah, it's a business sense in a way. I had no experience being a baker. I'm into my trucks and cars and stuff like that.
Yep.
I had the chance I had to pay out from a car accident and I had the chance to buy a bakery.
Oh, yeah.
And I was told that it started in 6 days, my training, which went for 3 months, and was a cost of $10,000 to start up with. And I thought, well, should I go on a holiday and, have some fun, or go into this bakery and, just get into it? And I decided to do the bakery thing, and
Idiot.
Ended up losing over $220,000.
Oh, Andy takes back what he just said. We didn't know that was coming up.
Oh, no, I don't, actually, because bakers, unbelievable amount of resilience to be able to get up.
You do have to know what you're doing.
That early in the morning.
Yep.
And Dean...
My housemate John tried to run a bakery too, and one of his employees backed a ute through the back wall and nicked his mixer because John only employed criminals.
Didn't John employ a guy that...
That's the guy.
In
the interview, he said, "What's your name?" The guy goes, "Steve." And John said, "What's your last name?" The guy said, "Y." And then John still...
And his surname wasn't W-H-Y.
No, John still hired him, and then the guy stole the mixer.
Tim, on 131060. Tim, have you been horrifically underprepared?
I certainly have, mate. It was my wedding day, actually.
Don't tell me you forgot you were getting married.
No. Luckily, I remembered I was getting married. It was actually, in an ironic turn of events, it was the minister who was actually late. He rang me the day before and said, look, I've got to give a sermon in the morning, so I can only get there half an hour before to open up. I said, yeah, no worries, mate, no worries, mate, not a problem. So me and the groomsmen pile in the car. We get there half an hour before, no minister. So, it's my wedding day, so by the time I get to 25-2, I'm starting to panic. One of the groomsmen gives him a call, said, oh, mate, I'm running a bit late, I'm stuck in traffic. About 5 minutes before the ceremony, I'll get there. And I've kind of lost, and my groomsmen are like, oh, should we start setting up some chairs outside, or what do we do? And I go to the phone, speaking to the minister, said, mate, what? Sure, if I just get in and start setting up, that'd be right. He goes, yeah, not a problem. So we went around the back, got to the door of the vestry, and I just kicked the door of the vestry in. And
you broke into the church?
Yeah, broke into the church. I unlocked the doors from the inside, let everybody in. After the ceremony, the minister comes up and goes, oh, mate, I had to get in. I said, oh, mate, well, the lock's busted on your door now. He said, oh, I guess it was my fault, not a problem. I said, yeah, mate, it was your fault. So,
A lightning bolt from heaven came down and blew the lock off.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Tim, well done. Unfortunately, Cackling Jack can't rely on anything else.
No, divine intervention is out of the equation. He'll just have to try his best tonight.
Hamish and Andy.
We've just stepped out of the Forum Theatre where Frank Stallone will be performing his concert tonight. Let me be frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour. For one night still only, and to my left is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, the Right Honourable Robert Doyle. Thank you very much for dropping by.
Look, I'm so excited. I can't tell you, this is probably one of the highlights of my Lord Mayorship so far.
Sure.
And thank you for making me a part of one of the great events of Melbourne's millennium.
Thank you for permitting Frank into the town, into the city, giving him safe passage. And
who's the second best person you've had in Melbourne?
I quite like Jess Hart, quite like Ruby Rose, quite like Lucy McIntosh. Got a bit of a supermodel thing going on here, but apart from them, Frank is right up there.
Please take your hands off my breasts. I know I'm officially a B cup, but we're here to think about Frank.
Now, I can think of nothing else at the moment.
Robert, amazing. There's a curtain, red curtain, everybody. It's there's a plaque, I imagine, that has been fixed to the Forum Theatre underneath the curtain.
Robert, we wanted to know, how many plaques per month do you open? PPM?
Well,
PPG?
actually,
more than one a day?
This is my second today. I'm a 2-plaque-a-day man. The other one was a small thing with the governor for Burke and Wills 150 years ago.
Oh, get over it.
That's nothing. Exactly.
You know, it's happened.
That was just practice.
Well, then make it.
I know. Well,
now we're talking.
Well, you're going to be uncovering a plaque here for someone that is going to go through with what they promised to do. Not like Burke and Wills, who piked out halfway through.
Well, it was death that intervened, if you recall, so I hope that doesn't happen during the Fully Franked. If it does, 150 years' time, the Lord Mayor will unveil another plaque.
On this site, Frank accidentally franked himself to death.
Well, let's do it, guys.
I'm not responsible. This is magnificent.
Well,
Beautiful
let's all take a knee here in the gutter. There's a puddle ready. Oh, we actually do have music as the curtain comes open, and on the plaque we read, near this sacred site, Frank Stallone, let me be frank with you. The Fully Frank Tour changed Melbourne's musical landscape forever. This plaque was officially laid by Lord Mayor Robert Doyle, that's you, Rob, and Hamish and Andy, that's us, Ando, on August 18th, 2010. Mr. Stallone came in peace for all mankind, and while he wailed for one night Stallonely, his legacy is far from over. Amen.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, I stole the came in peace for all mankind thing off the moon plaque.
I feel a bit misty. I'm a little overcome. I'm a bit worried about the verb that I have laid this plaque. I'm not quite sure that's what you do with plaques.
Right.
But
well, you've got the rest of the afternoon to do it if you need to. I don't know what. I mean, does it need to be on the ground?
Those B-cups keep popping into mind. I don't know why.
Is this your car behind us? This BMW, or are we blocking the laneway?
Certainly not. I don't have anything as low rent as that.
The Lord Mayor, thank you very much for joining us.
What a pleasure, Andy.
We very much appreciate it. The plaque, you'll be able to see it if you walk past Hosier Lane or past the Forum. If you're ever on your way to Melbourne, we are
the landscape forever now.
Yes,
like the Melbourne Harbour Bridge.
Hamish and Andy.
We're on stage, doors open in less than 2 hours for Frank Stallone's concert. Let me be frank with you, the Fully Frank Tour for one night Stallone. That night Stallone's tonight. Is everything ready? I don't think so. I'm freaking out.
I went to bed spewing, woke up in the night, had a spew, woke up spewing. I've spewed all day. I'm too nervous.
I've been spewing glitter because it's show day. Yes. I must have been drinking too much of it. I haven't even been paying attention.
I've got sticky palms. I've got Vanessa Amorossi saying, "Hey, can I grab a water?" I don't know. I freaked out.
I've worn high heels in. I've accidentally worn high heels.
I ran away screaming from Vanessa. I don't know what she thinks of me as.
I pushed her down some stairs.
Did you?
I have had enough. I'm freaking out.
And I saw you eating her hair.
Yeah.
And I thought that was bizarre.
Cut it off and I put it in a long sandwich.
Anyway, all I'm saying is we're freaking out, unless you didn't pick up on it.
One person we need to speak to, Ando. I mean, he's been in this situation before.
Yep.
He's our business partner. He's our tour promoter. He's the third wheel on the tricycle that has been the organisational vehicle that's put together.
He'd be the front wheel as well, the big one.
He's steered the ship.
Yeah.
He steered the ship.
Michael Gadinsky, how are you going?
Well, I've just made it back from Chicago because I would not miss Frank Stallone only Melbourne show, and I can assure you all my team have got everything in place, and everything that you've mucked up will not be mucked up.
but Michael, I mean, the dancers haven't had a full rehearsal yet. I don't know if they're going to fit on stage. I'm not sure about the pyrotechnics. What if someone catches fire? I don't know if the streamer cannons are set to go. I don't know if Frank really knows his set list. I don't even know where Frank is, Michael. What if he's gone walkabout? What if we can't find Frank?
Frank's been seen all over town. Don't you worry. He's already angling for his next tour.
Michael,
we're just in a word panicking, Michael.
What do you do?
I'd rest assured and calm down. It's going to be a fantastic night. Rehearsals have gone.
Michael, how do we know that? How do we know, Michael? When you brought out Justin Timberlake, what were you doing to calm yourself down?
2 hours from showtime, I'm absolutely freaking out.
I had nothing to absolutely worry about because he had a completely rehearsed show that had been travelling the world, unlike you blokes that have created mayhem in one night.
Well, what do you do to calm yourself down, Michael?
No, look, it's going to be fabulous. You know it's going to be fabulous, and people will be throwing themselves at the stage, and we've doubled security.
Well, Michael, all I wanted was a wholemeal cheese sandwich, and I can't find any bread backstage. What do I do? Can someone just get me a wholemeal cheese sandwich?
You can't do demands.
I'm a promoter. I'm freaking out. I need sustenance if I'm going to put this show on.
Our artists do the demands. You don't do the demands.
Frank wants a wholemeal cheese sandwich, but I'm going to take it to him.
Tell us to go to Movida.
Yeah, true.
I suppose there is a restaurant next door.
Michael Gudinski, we wanted to thank you very much for your support and pretty much organising everything. But you didn't organise the T-shirts, did you, pal?
No, pal, I didn't. But
Who did those?
Who did those?
I think ATM and Vinny did those, mate.
No. Who told those guys to do the T-shirts?
I'll leave it all to you.
Yeah, thank you, Michael.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Very kind words.
Whatever you do not be late. Do not run overtime because there's strong extra charges which you haven't budgeted for.
That's all right. Dave will be fine with that.
Michael Gudinski, we look forward to seeing you tonight, mate.
I'll be there, mate.
Cheers, bye.
Hamish Andy.
Haim, the paper today, Katy Perry has been asked to pay royalties for her hit song California Girls to the Beach Boys.
Yep.
Rondor Music, who has the copyright for the Beach Boys' California Girls, has sent a letter to Capitol Records saying, hey, same words, you've stolen the theme.
Very similar name.
You owe me some money. Which occurred to me, Ham, many artists have done this to Frank.
Time to collect for Frank?
Now,
Who's been stealing?
You studied legal studies for a small moment, I think, in Year 12.
Yeah, I knew a guy called Tim Bartley who did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'll just get
him
him
Did he get the prize in Year 12?
Yeah, he did actually.
Wow.
He got the Manning Clark History of Australia with an inscription by the principal. So that'll hold up in court.
Well, if you know him, tell him, because if we go through a few songs
Yeah, no worries, I can get onto Bartley.
Okay, you can?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Get me Tim Bartley on the phone.
Well, the first
Actually, wait, I'll just see what this is about, then call him. He's
Okay.
busy.
First song, Ham, obviously everybody knows Frank Stallone's stellar song. I think he's bringing the set home with Runnin'.
Yep.
Keeps me running. I keep running. 'Cause I know that my home's in view.
Who's nicked that?
Have a listen to this. Tim Bartley's going to be sending you a letter.
Yep, you're going to be in jail forevermore.
All right, if we move on, Ham.
If you take running out of that song, though, probably it would affect it. I mean, they could do a new version without the word running in it.
Well, that's us money. Well, they owe Frank money, but we're going to get a cut because we've discovered it.
Bartley them.
Take this song, Music is Magic, Frank Stallone.
Music is magic. It's there for the taking in your dances.
We need to send a little letter to Pilot.
Really?
Have a listen.
Ho, 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 it's magic.
It's exactly the same.
I know!
Almost.
Exactly!
You guys are taking the word.
They both use the word magic, so we better call them if we move on again. How about this one? Take You Back by Frank Stallone.
Great song.
Push me back.
Yep. It's sacred words, you would think.
Yeah.
Like once they've been sung by Frank, you don't touch those other musicians.
Okay, does this ring a bell? There, back. He said back.
Potbellies.
I know. Potbelly's going to getting a letter from Tim Bartley.
You could have just easily changed that to "Don't Hold Rats,"
Exactly.
and it could have been a great instructional song about how to not get the plague or a rat-borne disease. And instead, you stole from Frank.
And we're gonna
sloppy
get you.
songwriting, and you took the easy way out, and now you're going to jail.
We're going to cup you. We're going to get you. Now, the song Frank Stallone's playing with Vanessa Amorosi tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's doing the support act.
Yeah.
And she's doing a duet with him.
Yep.
So make sure you're watching the stream. This is the song by Frank Stallone.
Never gonna give you up for someone.
Beautiful song. Yeah. Never Gonna Give You Up. Does that remind you of this?
Never gonna give you up.
No, that one I don't see.
Hamish and Andy.
We also know that Frank Stallone, the main man, is listening from his hotel room at the moment.
Yeah.
And on 131060, we'd like people to ring up with hero messages for the big gig.
This is your chance to send Frank directly a message. We know He's not going to be in here for like another 2 hours. He said he's just going to put the radio on, wash his hair, and just sit there cross-legged, being zen with everything, just in underpants and fresh socks.
Do you have
So that's what he is right. That's what he's doing right now.
Do you have a message for him?
Frank, if you're listening, and I know you are, I just want to say, when you walk out there tonight, my mum will be in the crowd.
Wow.
She is excited to be here. I know you're excited for her to be here. And I just want to say thank you for rocking Australia, and welcome to the family. I love you and your dad.
That's really lovely. Mine was just simply, Frank, yes, we will. And Julia Gillard stole it from earlier
Inspired
this
by.
week.
Inspired by.
I didn't steal it entirely. Jesse, you've got a hero message for him.
I sure do, guys. I would like to say, dear Frank, you have inspired my life. You've been a great inspiration, and you've made me aspire to make something of my life.
On you, Jesse.
You were off the rails, weren't you, Jesse?
Oh, he's really touched me, guys.
You're a mess, weren't you? Disappointing everyone, and now
you're back on the rails.
Now you're a hero.
I was going off, but my train was turning into a train wreck.
Caboose everywhere.
Yep, loose caboose. Yep, and now you're right on track. Well done, Jesse, and it was very brave of you to call.
Inspirational young man.
Yeah, Kerry on 131060. Kerry, tell us, mate, you've got a message for Frank?
I do. Dear Frank, I wish that I could be with you tonight, but I live in Tasmania, and it's just too far for me to swim.
It's too far for you to swim. Some people have swum further for Frank, but I can understand it's a cold night,
Breaking
Kerry.
up a little bit there, Kerry.
I left work a couple of hours early to get home and watch the stream, so can't wait. And I just wish you all the best, Frank, and thank you so much for giving us the pleasure that you do.
Beautiful, Kerry, heartfelt.
Beautiful,
And
really
look,
lovely.
And great excuse to leave work because the stream does start at 7 p.m. tonight and she's already left work.
You want to start testing the connection? If we wake up tomorrow morning and Tasmania's sunk, we'll know too many people watch the stream.
Yeah,
and there's
exactly.
blue holes in Tasmania.
David, a hero message for Frank.
Yeah, Frank, I just want to say, you make me want to be a better man. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, nicely said, David. To the point. Derek,
I think,
131060.
wasn't that Jack Nicholson's line out of As Good As It Gets?
Derek on 131060. Have you got a message for Frank?
I do, fellas. Frank, I just want to say, mate, turn it up to 11 and rock on.
Yeah, nice
Solid.
one. That one definitely hasn't been in the film.
He's all good quotes. Doesn't matter if we're recycling slightly. Frank has heard those quotes, and he'll, even though he's in a very, very deep trance right now in his underpants and fresh socks, just sitting cross-legged on the floor, I know he'll be nodding quietly as he absorbs those messages into what I can only assume is some sort of crazy tornado in his head as he's sorting everything out. He's ready.
Hamish and Andy.
Joining us in the dressing room underneath the forum before the Frank Stallone concert is our web geezer, Jez.
Bonjour.
Well, Jez, you're British.
That's all right, but the French charm sometimes quaddles me or something.
When Jez gets excited, he can turn into different nationalities. And look, Jez, first of all, we have to say thank you. I mean, you're responsible for putting the stream up tonight at HamishAndy.com.
The bumper stickers that people could have gone to
awesome.
Receptions around this country. I'm sure they've been piling in today to get their bumper stickers.
All
at
the
station.
photos that go on the website, Jez does, are the videos,
graphics.
It's so nice. This is really nice.
This is like a pleasant intervention.
Oh, I love it.
Sat you down to say thank you.
T-shirts,
Yep,
you're in charge of the t-shirts.
Yeah, I did the t-shirts.
So we for the t-shirt, we sort of like gave it a loose design. And then you went, all right, we told you what we wanted, but you were like, yeah, I'll take care of it.
I've got a friend to help me as well.
Yeah, but
Cool.
you've been all over it.
Yeah, I've been all over it. I've been covering it like a
doona.
Like a doona. I was going to
There
say
you
a
go.
rash, but I won't go there.
That's fine, mate.
Oh, just say rash on air.
No,
And
rash.
so you've been across everything. You've done a great job.
In fact, we've got one of the t-shirts.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, brilliant.
There's one of the t-shirts, Jez. We wanted to give it to you.
I think it's
Before
it's
we
a bit
go
big.
on though, have a look at the back.
Yeah, thanks for the memories.
Yeah. Just reading down.
Oh, what is? No, there's not a spelling error, is there?
Come on. We've
Tour
printed
dates,
thousands of
venue, date, city, 18th of the 7th. Bollocks.
these. Ladies and gentlemen, what you've just heard there is the penny dropping. Jeremy has made 1,000 T-shirts, thousands of T-shirts, and the date of the concert is the 18th of the 7th.
Have we turned up a month late, Jez, or did you put the wrong month on there?
Nah, back to this past, isn't it?
Not as exciting a film.
That's messed up. I'm really sorry. You know, I've been stressed out on this. I've been busting a boo.
Jez. We can't reprint these.
They just have to become collector's items.
That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel like I let you down.
Hey, Jez, you haven't let us down. You've let yourself down. No, mate. All I can say now.
Is that all? Is that the only mistake?
Yeah.
That's all right.
So you're running with a one mistake per policy on everything you're covering here?
You've also written Hank Malone on the front, and it's a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger. But apart from that...
Jez, I just wanted to say that if the 18th of the 7th, 2010, a wrong date on the thousands of T-shirts we've printed up, that people can still get at hamishandy.com.
Yes, we should point out there is no discount either for the mistake. That's just how they are.
I will go to you and scribble out of a marker and write the right date if you need. In fact, the 7 works well as an 8 if you just swiggle around a little opposite 7.
But 8s work better as an 8.
But you're saying you're encouraging people to change their 7s to an 8 with a black marker?
If you want to make it accurate, yeah.
Are you saying we'll be the only continent in history to actually be stationing a correction person with a Sharpie at each merch stand?
Well, I know how many have been distributed, so yeah, I'm more than happy to make good of my error.
There's
No,
thousands.
you're not. You're not going to travel around.
I can if you want me to.
Well, it's going to cost a hell of a lot more than the T-shirt.
Yeah, well, Dave will pay for it.
No, he won't.
Jez, we're in enough trouble as it is.
Hey, Jez, thank you very much. You've done a sensational job. Everybody, limited edition with wrong date, with incorrect date T-shirts.
If this was a stamp, you charge a fortune for this.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are a month after the date the T-shirt says, and we're still talking about the T-shirts.
Yeah.
13.
Viral.
Make sure you go to hamishandandy.com and you can get a limited edition incorrect date T-shirt to really celebrate Frank Stallone. I'll be wearing mine tonight, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Hamish and Andy.
We are joined now by a brave man that called the show when we were calling for pyrotechnics and said, yes, my dad runs Show FX.
Yeah.
If you want to blow something up, he's the man to talk to.
Safely.
Nick, how you going, mate?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Nick, run us through.
You guys have been here all day,
Yep,
doing
we
a
have.
great job.
There's a few charges around the stage.
Yes, there's heaps. Just like you guys asked for.
Yeah, there's plenty of bang for your buck if you're watching at hamishandy.com. Now, Nick, you called the show and you didn't necessarily have sign-off from your old man.
Yeah, no, I didn't know anything about it.
So you promised the charges, the fire, the glitter cannons, everything.
Yep.
And then what happened straight after that?
Well, as soon as I got off the phone to you guys, I rung Dad straight away and said, I've signed us up to something massive. You're going to kill me. And he was just silent and he's like, oh, what have you done? I'm like, no, you're seriously going to kill me. I've just signed you up to the biggest concert of the year, the Frank Stallone concert with Hamish and Andy.
And every piece of fire and explosion is thanks to you guys.
Well, he's going to kill you with handshakes and congratulatory high fives, mate, because you've got him the biggest gig of the century.
Yeah, exactly. Well, his boss rang straight away because he heard me on the radio and said that he'd supported 100%. So.
Oh, good.
Great work.
So you either got your dad fired or a promotion.
Yep, exactly. So I think I got him a promotion.
If we put some of the explosions like in a different area, could we bring the building down? Like, is there that much on the stage?
Yeah, there's that much. We could bring it down with fire, bloody explosions and everything.
Now, one thing I've heard is we can't have dancers on the stage at the same time as the fire. Is that right?
No. Well, they can be up close, but not too
close. Be near. Is it sort of like an unwritten rule you can't light a dancer on fire?
Yeah, it is an unwritten rule, yeah. We'll get into a lot of trouble if we do that.
I think it's a good rule, to be honest, because we've got the Keilor Jazz Club that are coming in. I think there's about 30 of them.
We don't want their slogan to be, we burn no more than 5% of our troop.
Nick, thank you so much for coming in.
No worries.
People
Thanks, guys.
will see the great work of Show FX, the brilliant fire, glitter, charges, all going off.
Great work dubbing your dad in too. He's in the background, Bob's nodding, everyone's happy. The place is set to explode.
For people who have just joined us, welcome.
And it'd be great. I mean, there's so much to tell you about the journey, and it's impossible to put it into, say, like 4 minutes.
Oh, no.
Isn't it?
No, I don't think it is. Yeah, that's why we've done this.
Oh, great.
Let's cast our minds back only 1 month ago, when after watching the Rocky films, Andy informed us about a very special cameo performance.
Funny side note here, that the busker is actually Frank Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's brother.
Most of the Rocky songs are written by Frank, who should rightfully be the most famous Stallone. I hope one day Frank Stallone gets the recognition he deserves.
The very next day, he introduced us to the music of Frank Stallone for the very first time.
This is the first one I'd love to introduce everybody to.
Yeah.
You didn't expect that. It's called Far From Over.
Oh, okay.
Kelly's called in.
I am so glad you guys put this on air because I love Frank Stallone.
And now we all love him. It was then a connection was made.
Andy and I were quite stunned to have received not one but 2 tweets from Frank Stallone. I'll read you the first one. I really can't believe this is happening. It's the most wonderful feeling in the world that people appreciate my music. Thanks, FS. He then posted this. Hamish and Andy, my father's 91 years old. He's so happy to see something good happening for me after all these years. Australia, you rule. FS.
Which gave birth to an idea.
My wish is Frank Stallone should tour Australia, play a concert for one night only, titled Let Me Be Frank With You. The question is, does the public want it? Shad.
100%.
Yeah! You can't argue with public opinion.
First, they needed to organise flights and turn to the only person they knew who could make it happen, Richard Branson.
Without putting you on the spot, but bearing in mind that many Australian listeners really want you to pull through for them right here.
and we don't have a heckle of a lot of guests that own an airline. I mean...
Let me ask the audience whether they think I should do this.
Sean, your thought?
Oh, he should definitely do it. Come on, don't be a tight ass, Rich.
Don't offend him,
Sean. We are asking a big favour. I mean, airlines are not cheap things to run.
All right, we'll have to do it.
Yes! Well done.
With transport organised, Hamish and Andy now needed to lock in the man himself.
As manager of Mr. Frank Stallone, we are coming out to Australia.
This is the moment. This is the moment you flash back to when your life flashes before your eyes. God forbid I should ever drown or be involved in a situation where a train's about to run me over. But I'll flash back to this. This is the highlight of my life, Cam.
It was about then that the boys realised they only had 2 weeks to organise a venue. So they turned to Australia's biggest music promoter, Gudinski.
We've been pretty lucky here on short notice to pick up one of the great music venues in the country. It's in Melbourne. It's called the Forum Theatre. Before you asked me, they've had lunatics like you guys. Ozzy Osbourne have performed there.
Oasis played there.
Crowded House have played there. Midnight Oil played there. I think Sir Bob Geldof even played there.
As far as the forum goes then, are you suggesting it or have you made contact with...
No, I've made contact and...
Do I need to send my mum down there with a credit card to secure it?
As all well-mannered boys do, Hamish and Andy contacted Frank's mum to say hi.
Mrs. Stallone, do you have a message for the women of Australia?
When I say, when you meet this guy, he's a woman's man.
Are we hearing from Jackie Stallone, look out, women of Australia?
No, that's true.
A ladies' man needs a lady on support, and that task has fallen on the shoulders of Vanessa Amorosi.
Vanessa Amorosi, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Well,
this is big, Ness.
This is just exciting. From the
It's
get-go.
the biggest thing I'm ever going to do, I think.
Well,
we need you to understand that, Vanessa.
On touchdown in Australia, it was time to talk business in the back of Frank's limo.
We can tell you that as of now, Wednesday morning, there are no tickets left. Are you serious? As of 5:05 yesterday, there were no tickets left. You sold out in 4 minutes, Frankie, baby. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. We'll drink to that. We're rich. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the big time, Frankie, baby. So, any advice from your lesser-known brother, Sylvester?
I don't know what message I can say except don't get dehydrated.
Don't get dehydrated.
Good tip. Stay hydrated, you reckon? Well, we know one thing Frank is swimming in, and that's the ladies.
You're pictured with a bevy of models.
Yeah. Well, at that point, I think I was just, I don't even know where I was. At that point, I was just standing.
Yes! Frank Stallone has a touchdown.
Yes, they just propped me up. It was like Weekend at Bernie's. I was just like...
Propped up and ready to rock. We're only hours away from the greatest concert event since anything that's come before. All will come after. Frank Stallone. Let me be frank with you. The Fully Frank Tour for one night Stallone.
Vanessa Amorosi, of course, she performed last night, the biggest support gig of her life for Frank Stallone, then also came out with a duet. She understood, though, Ham. I mean, she blew everyone away, actually.
Yeah.
Before the pyrotechnics had even come out, which we thought that would do the job. But Vanessa beat the pyrotechnicians to it by blowing everybody away with their vocal cords.
Vanessa Technics is what they're not calling it because it's not catchy enough. But it certainly would sum it up if they decided to call it that.
During her set, I mean, what I loved about Vanessa is even though she performed so brilliantly herself, she knew what the night was about.
Happy to adapt songs.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, This Is Who I Am. Everyone knows this song, This Is Who I Am. It was a number one for her here. The part where the kookaburras normally come in with... that part, obviously one of the great parts of the song. She was happy to do away with it because she knew there was one way that she could make it better. Have a listen, everybody. "2,000 people yelling back at her, Frank, Frank, Frank." I think they've actually taken the original version off rotation now.
They'll re-release it.
They'll re-release it.
You won't be able to buy that in stores by the end of tonight.
Hey, highlight for you?
So many, Ando. So many. Look, I'd have to say the fact that we didn't get to do a full run-through with the fire and the pyrotechnics.
Please go to hamishandy.com right now. I'm looking through the photos. The fire is... Look at this one. The fire is bigger than us.
It's like we're broadcasting from Hades. Frank didn't, I don't think, wasn't properly, across how big the fire would be. He knew there'd be fire there. He knew not to stand near the fire. Well, the safety side of things was fine, but they didn't get to do a run-through with the fire.
Because Bob and Nick, brilliant guys from Show Effects, they said to us before the show...
They were the fire starters, the twisted fire starters.
They said, hey, we could do a run-through with Frank, although it would leave less charges.
Less in the tank.
Less in the tank for when we actually go out. We said, we'll just hold it all off.
I don't want to look like a pyromaniac here, but both of my highlights are fire-related. So my first highlight was the first time the fire jets went off at the front of stage. And they're about 8-foot-high jets of fire. Frank was not expecting it, and he was mid-sentence during a song, and he just spun around.
And stopped singing.
And to shield his face. Because they're hot. Those things are hot. And look, as the set went on, I believe it was the second last song of the set was a cover of Come Together by the Beatles.
Yep.
And we had a lot left in the tank by that stage, and we knew that Runnin' was the last song, and we could use a bit of pyrotechnics on that. But then in the encore... The encore was I Hate Mondays, and that's a no pyrotechnics song.
Which we'll get to later,
it's just Frank and the power of that song. And then Far From Over again in the encore. Couldn't have any explosions on stage because we had about 15 dancers from the Keilor Jazz Company.
Yeah, ranging from 10 years old to about
So you're not allowed to
25,
burn dancers. It's sort of an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
So... we knew that by the time Come Together, the Beatles cover came on, there's a lot of gas left in the tank.
Plenty of gas
for
in
the fire.
tank,
And I don't think, this is an unofficial record, but I reckon we definitely set the record for number of flames and explosions used in a Beatles cover. The Beatles not traditionally known for their use of onstage fire. It was a bit of Come Together right now over me.
Hey, the highlight for me didn't happen beforehand with the nerves and getting to see the man prepare.
Yeah.
Didn't happen in the first song when the curtain went up and Far From Over just went bonkers to 2,000 amazed fans, Ham, and many more on the internet.
Infinity.
Wasn't the last song where all the dancers were sitting there panting with that smile that you can only have as a dancer.
Yeah.
Smiling
out of breath. Closing tableau.
It was when we went to the bar afterwards. And you and I got there, and we said to Frank, what do you want? Do you want a scotch?
You want a Frank effect?
Do you want a Frank effect? Do you want to do a vodka? And do you want a double Madeira on ice? Only to turn across and he was asleep.
Fast asleep.
He was
on his hands.
Asleep on his
Propped
hands.
up. All franked out. Franked himself to pieces.
He franked himself.
He really franked himself.
So I took
his
him
Frank tank was empty. He's got no Frank in the tank. Robin, you're heading to Melbourne to do a couple of shows there as well. Last night, Andy and I put on the show of the century in Melbourne. We managed to bring out Frank Stallone, Sylvester.
Oh, my God. Way to go, boys.
Thank you, Robin. He gave everyone the Frank effect in the Let Me Be Frank With You, the Fully Frank tour for one night Stallone. And Melbourne's still recovering from that concert.
I once was doing a show and I was making fun of Stallone and going, yeah, no, Stallone does Hamlet. Yeah, and Billy Crystal turned to me and said, he's here. I was like, oh, no.
Really?
You thought that was funny. What? You thought it was funny? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Yay.
Yes, because he's a big lad. Did you know...
Well, I mean, we're in with the Stallone family now, so if you want us to have a word to Frank, we can maybe get you off Sylvester's kill list.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Either that or I can get in the cast of Expendables on Ice.
We actually spoke to Sylvester as well the other day, and his brother Frank told us that he had a nickname when he was younger. His parents used to call him Binky.
Binky Stallone.
Well, I guess, I've heard this, but I didn't know it was true, that, he's actually like 5'6" or so, and then he wears these elevator shoes that are almost like forklifts. I mean, that, make him seem to be 6 feet tall. You're going, out of the shoes, he's like, hi, nice to see you.
Sort of like
yeah, I did Rocky. Oh, yeah, hello, Dinky.
Sort of like a ripped Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah. That would be amazing. I tell you right now, I'll tear you apart. The other dwarf, Greedy. What was that one? Who was that? Wait, Dinky. God, it's going to be hard not to see him and go, hi, Dinky.
I really feel like Sylvester's going to regret coming on our show the other day. I mean, have we put this ammunition in the worst hands possible in you, Robin? And now
no, I think it's safe.
Last night was the concert that everyone put together, that we waited for. A lot of people, it was their dying wish. It's a shame it's come this early for you. You were just 14 years of age.
Likewise, for people that, we advertised it as the concert to end all concerts. And then we had a lot of letters from other bands saying, with all due respect to Frank Stallone, could we keep gigging?
Yeah.
And we took those requests to Frank, and he's decided to allow people to keep playing junk.
Yeah.
I.e. other music that's not Frank Stallone songs.
For people who've just joined us, we brought out Frank Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's better-known brother, for a big concert last night. You can still get T-shirts. I think only a few left at HamishAndy.com.
Scraping the merch barrel.
Yeah.
And we don't want you to think this is just us trying to recoup a few dollars after Grumpy Dave has told us today
we're happy for
of the heinous losses the company has endured to bring Frank Stallone to Australia.
No, we're happy with the losses.
We're happy with the losses. We do want people, though, to be able to have their last remaining T-shirts, their little slice of Frank.
A bit of a memento. Yeah, absolutely. Two forces combined that were bigger than what we'd ever guessed, Ham. Hogs, who comes up with inventions for this show.
Yeah.
Obviously, he wrote the I Hate Mondays song that was scored by Harry Connick Jr. and performed by Newton Faulkner.
Now, Frank, in a tribute to the country that had allowed him to come and tour, decided to perform I Hate Mondays as part of the encore for last night's performance. Andy and I went past the dressing room before Frank was about to go on stage, and I don't think this is giving too much of the magic away to say that Frank was sitting in front of a giant lyrics board for I Hate Mondays, trying to get down lyrics such as Mondays remind me of World War II or a DVD that's 2 weeks overdue. Wasn't sticking in Frank's head. He did have a big lyrics board in the front pit of the concert.
He didn't do a bad job. Here's a snippet for you.
And Sunday's a grief for sure. Right
There you go.
It was actually about a 16-minute version last night when he played it. We went on stage during the song. We took Hogs on stage to introduce the crowd to Hogs. You can see the picture in the video at HamishAndAndy.com. The crowd chanted Hogs, Hogs, Hogs. That was what we thought was the end of the song. We went off. There was a drum solo, and then he went back to the start of the song. I've never seen a refrain in the middle of the song.
That was the end. Obviously, he went, I Hate Mondays, replaced You Hate Mondays Mondays with a ye.
Yeah, it sounded a bit Scottish.
Just went,
ye hate Mondays.
And then went straight back to just saying, I hate Mondays again instead of we hate Mondays.
But he got the message across. If Mondays were listening, there could be no doubt as to how he and the rest of the world feels about them.
To see the photos, go to hamishandandy.com.
Hey, last night it was the concert of a century, of course. We had to do what everyone does with people leaving big concerts, to stick a microphone in their face.
Kind of pointless because they usually do that to drive
they certainly do.
Subsequent ticket sales, but it was for one night still only, so that's it.
This is what happened, though.
I love Frank. He was probably the best concert I've ever seen. It was Frank's Givings Day.
It was the best night of my life.
I once thought that I was still only, but now I have Frank.
Frank, we have my babies.
I got a photo with Frank and Andy and Hamish,
He's old school hot.
Guaranteed Frank for PM.
Hamish's mum in the middle there with his old school hot.
Thanks, Mum. I think she was talking about me. She did say I was the handsomest boy here at the station.
That's lovely of you to say that. Hey, what people have been finding, though, and we've seen on the email today, is we all experience the Frank effect.
Yeah.
The Frank after effect.
Yeah. Can I quickly read you
come down.
An email?
Mate, go nuts.
This is from Lauren. I kissed Frank.
Wow.
Capital. I mean, that's
good
stuff. It's amazing, but it's also not that rare.
Okay.
Frank did enjoy the ladies while he was here. He said, she says, look, I was front and centre at the concert. When he got off stage, I leaned over the bar and I kissed him. Wow. I think I might be pregnant. That will happen, obviously, if you kiss Frank. She said, look, thank you for the night. He also threw his running sheet out at the end, and I caught that again. I think he must have fancied me. Brilliant concert. Thing is, a lot of exclamation marks through Lauren's email. She sent that. She's gone to the concert in Melbourne. She sent it at 1:30 in the morning. Wow. Now, the concert finished at about 10:30. She's just running high and hot off Frank fumes off her head, walking around franked off her head, doesn't know what to do with herself, can't sleep, getting up. She Dear Diaritas.
Good on her, Ham. People have been emailing in from all over the world.
Yep.
I've been franked from Marco Michael. That's his first name.
Cool.
Marco Michael. From Michigan in the USA.
Right on.
Woke up at 4:42 a.m. to catch Frank Stallone, the webcast. He, due to a scripting error on his machine, he couldn't get the web browser up in time to see Last Chance.
That's okay, so not many did.
He apologised to Jack. Here's another one, though.
Yeah.
Due to the time difference, this is from Sarah, 13 years of age, I can point out, from the States again. Due to the time difference, I couldn't see Frank in concert because it was too late for me. Frank went on around about 3:20 a.m., bearing in mind she's 13 years old. The only act I saw was Last Chance.
All right, well, that's good. I mean, Last Chance is a great influence for the younger generation.
Pass on to Jack, I thought he did a great job.
Fantastic. How's this, Matt? He's a podcaster from New Zealand. Said last night was the opening night of our school production, 14 years of age. The lights dimmed and the music started. We went on stage to begin the show. When we saw the audience had only filled the first 3 rows, the venue has a capacity of 1,230 people. The show was terrible. At halftime, we were discussing whether it was worth continuing the show. We have come to believe that Frank is the reason why no one came to our show, as they are huddled in front of the computer watching the concert. I hope you can live with yourselves knowing how we felt. So Matty, unfortunately, wasn't able to see the concert because he was on stage bombing, but obviously the rest of New Zealand did.
This one's from the UK, Ham.
Yeah.
I was distraught this morning when I realised that I'd be teaching English comprehension to a Kazakhstani student during the Frank Stallone concert.
Oh, that's good. Still a nice thing to do.
I packed a copy of my Far From Over lyrics. I like in my
leather bound, handed down from generation to generation,
in my bag, so we could both analyse them in class as some sort of consolation.
Please don't introduce children to English through Far From Over. I wouldn't say as a grammatical work. It's probably the best example of the language.
I needn't have worried.
Good.
It goes on. Just before the concert got underway, there's an eerie hush fell over London. Then the sky was filled with music.
Oh, good.
Frank's voice just boomed through the clouds.
Excellent.
I feel like London had the whole concert. It's been pandemonium all day. Londoners have had the most productive day ever.
Really?
They are really feeling the concert, Ham. And they said the entire 2012 Olympic site was finished almost 2 years ahead of schedule.
Well, that's great news. Frank will be rapt to hear that.
13 10 60. Give us a buzz now. Are you feeling the after effect of Frank.
Yeah.
Have you come down today?
We've had 3 separate emails about cracked computer screens whilst watching the web stream.
13 10 60, give us a buzz. Jared, how are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm actually quite touched about the podcast last night.
Yeah.
And actually, it wasn't just me and my wife that was watching it. We had our 4-month-old kitten.
Oh, lovely.
Just playing around.
Yep. Watching the webcast.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just behind the laptop, and
it doesn't need to be in front. Kittens can. They do say animals have higher sensory powers than us. I mean, the kitten could have sensed it no matter where it was in the house.
And well, anyway, Far From Over, the first song Frank played,
and last,
and just something eerie happened in the room, and my cat, my 4-month-old kitten, was going nuts. It started running around the room, jumping on my laptop, papers, pens going everywhere.
Got inspired. With papers and pens going everywhere, was it writing down anything? Was it trying to give you a message? Or?
Did it grow into a tiger?
Not quite.
No.
Humour.
Thank you, Jared. See, that's the after effect.
I mean, that's a
happy
kitten, though. That's not a destroyer. That's a happy kitten, but I've always been against just the only warning label on CDs, explicit lyrics.
Yeah.
What about a warning label like could send your cat nuts? There just needs to be a wider scope of warning labels.
Mitchell on 13 10 60. You feeling the after effect, my friend?
Last night I watched the entire show on my computer.
How old are you, Mitch?
13.
Nice. Cool. Broke curfew?
Yeah. I watched it all night and I absolutely loved it. Just a second ago, I got onto my computer and it's slow and keeps freezing all the time and it's gone absolutely crazy.
Your computer's been embarrassed, Mitchell, because it's seen something more powerful than itself and now it's lost self-confidence.
It's probably just down on confidence, Mitch.
You just need to just give your computer a few compliments.
Hey, Mitchell,
boost it up.
Mitchell, were you in a situation where Mum and Dad knew you watching the whole concert?
Yeah, my mum had to stay up to make sure that I fell asleep.
That's good. Yeah, well, that's it.
Make you run laps in the backyard. Wear you out.
Wear you out, exactly. Zach, you've been affected by Frank.
Yeah, mate, you guys there?
Yeah,
we're here, mate.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well. I've got a bit of a Frank over.
Yeah. Don't we all, mate?
Mate, if you heard how many mistakes in this show
It's been one of the sloppiest shows of our lives. We need him back.
We do. Thanks, Zach. Tim, on 13 10 60.
How are you guys?
The Frank after effect. We're a bit down, Tim, but it's nice. We're
battling through.
Friends like you to call in.
Well, when I found out that Frank was touring, I actually moved my whole family from country New South Wales to the city so I could get better broadband coverage to watch the concert.
Good idea, actually.
Good idea. Was it worth it?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Any plans to move back to the country, or...?
No, because all my mates missed it.
Oh, wow. All your friends
You've changed now, Tim.
Well,
You're a
that's
city boy.
City boy.
You're going to have to get a job as, I don't know, some sort of merchant banker. And life's different for you now, Tim, but it always was going to be after you saw Frank.
Thanks, Tim.